probably turn Meatloaf back on for a brief moment.
Oh, it's starting. And we are live again. We're back with Icewind Dale, Rime, the Frostmaiden. We have everyone here, except Jeremy. He'll be here shortly. He was on his way home, so it's not too far. But we delayed it long enough, I say. Delayed.
I say.
I think Lockie still has his inspiration, so let me just double make sure that. Yes, okay, so only Zyla and Camille can tell us what happened last week, and frankly, Mim can't talk right now. So I guess, Sam, you have to explain everything.
Me, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, where did we leave off? Well, we were in a cave. That's where we started. That's right, we picked up last session just after having dealt with the original two fire eel things. I forgot their name, unfortunately, but after that, we did a little bit of exploring around briefly recovered them. We did a tiny bit of exploring around, checking out some of the other outlets. One of which, I believe my character Camille picked up that we probably don't want to go near it because that might be the mama bird's nest. So instead we headed south, going past some weird ice structures that kind of look like snowmen, I think, or snow statues. Eventually we found our way, I think we avoided combat up to this point, into the Necropolis, which is a giant, originally floating city, now underground. Well, what we thought was giant turned out to actually be a lot smaller than we thought, because distance in D&D is incredibly fucking weird. We went into a prison, released a prisoner who had been there for, I think, 1700 years, give or take, who proceeded to inform us that the magic towers there's a magic tower representing each of the magic schools. Unless something has been discovered in those 1700 years, but I think from there we moved on, went up into one of the towers, found a trap, triggered it, nearly killed us. Then we went to a forest, where we met a tree. The great tree that sent Navi after Link, I believe. And, they didn't get angry at anyone. No one stole its fucking branches or anything. And then, I believe we ended off resting there. That's, I believe, where we ended session, roughly.
Yeah. Only thing you forgot was the vampire gnoll that you fought.
Oh, yeah.
Who almost clapped Ziggy in one hit.
How to be honest, the Knoll didn't seem that memorable to me.
That's fair.
I think I'm just so used to vampires in D&D at this point.
Didn't we also light some other trees on fire?
Yeah, that we don't talk about that. I don't want flashbacks of any fire-related incidents.
Yeah, everyone leveled up.
Oh, yeah.
Camille gets some inspiration for that. I'll switch
Oh,
us
yeah,
over to
yeah.
the game map.
No,
If you don't mind me adding, we did get an answer for a debate we had last time. Yes, it was a balancing thing. The reason it's only long rest is purely for balance reasons, and I guess that's what we assumed anyway.
Yeah.
They did get back to me on it, and I appreciate it.
It's good when devs do that. So you've all had a short rest nearby the Arboretum, probably around where this thingy is. So.
I think we had a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah, long
So I got
rest,
all my...
wasn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's like I got all my shit back.
But yeah. So what are you guys doing? We're going to remember that every 15 meters is 200 feet, and that takes you 5 minutes to traverse.
Were we gonna check out the other towers, or because we got that was the riddle or whatever? Or did we want to take that branch back to that first tower and see if we can turn that into a wand?
Always take it back to the tree.
Let me quickly just prepare the spell that I want.
Anyone want to go visit the tree with its branch?
No. Terrible idea.
Yes, well, you all cost me a study situation. I am not exactly happy about that.
You can't prove that.
But, sure, let's go into the towers. I'm sure their knowledge will inspire something eventually.
Yeah, we could go whack the branch with on that anvil and see if that magically turns into a wand. Then we'll have whatever the wand that it was talking about.
I do have a spell that I think might help with that. Would I know whether or not I could use Fabricate on this and turn it into a functioning wand?
Let me have a look at Fabricate.
It does say at the bottom, creatures or magic items can't be created or transmuted by this spell. I don't know whether this branch is innately magical or not.
Out of a creature.
I mean, it's detached from the creature at this point.
It's more of a, can you make an arcane focus? Special item. Specially constructed star.
Yeah, how do wands work in D&D? Are they like Harry Potter where you have to have a magic core and it has to call out to you? Or is it just like, hey, I like this stick and zap?
Honestly, depends.
Depends on the DM. I think for this purposes of Ziki, you theoretically can make a wand using the wood, because I don't think the wood itself is magical, it's more just a conduit. But I do know, like, crystals and rods are...
It's your call, whatever it is.
Roll me a D100. We'll let fate decide.
D100.
Pick a high or low.
Low. I always pick low. And it's a 17.
Nice.
For the purposes of this, you can craft a wand. You substitute the inner core of the wand with something like your scales or your talons, and you
am I able to perhaps use the essence from my current arcane focus, which is a odd-looking gem that's on my hat?
Do you want to dismantle the gem and apply it within your wand?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you can do that. You take your current focus, you shatter it into powder, and then formulate a wooden shell around it, making your wand.
Oh.
Ooh.
Horatio, what do you think of his efforts?
Horatio is a skull. Okay, I'll respond in common tongue. So
I can imagine.
you formulate this wand as you take some time in the morning before your dome expires. As it does, everyone is awoken and you are on this map. Where are you going?
Well, did we want to head back to the first tower then, if you've created something?
I suppose it would be a good test, seeing as it would probably be one of the few towers that would not inherently cause us severe harm.
I still
Sounds
think
good.
Destruction Tower could be quite fun.
No.
Let's be off then.
Okay. Where are you guys going? Put yourself there.
Back to the original tower.
So you take an additional almost 15 minutes to get back to this tower. And you go inside.
Keeping an eye out to see if any glyphs have popped back up.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we scratched out, so we just need to see
We
if
scratched
they're
out the one that activated. I don't know if one activating makes it so the others don't activate. So if that doesn't activate, then more activate.
I mean, I could try something if you're that worried about it.
I mean, this one's not that bad.
I think that would be best to save for if you still want to go into that destruction tower.
Yes, that's a fairly good point.
as you step through, keeping an eye out, nothing seems to trigger, and once again you climb up the staircase that winds up through the tower's interior perimeter, and you are again on the second level, standing around the central pedestal with this anvil on it. Is the 6 figures that you saw before.
Do they look exactly the same as they did before?
Yes.
Okay.
They're all in a non-combative but still alert position. Their swords are stowed, and they're all standing with their hands behind their back, as if they're guarding something.
So, really hope they don't all come to life sudden trying to murder us when we show the wand.
Well, I mean, I can try and touch it and jump away if they attack.
Do we maybe want to try what the weird riddle thing says first?
You know what?
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. Smart idea.
What was the riddle again?
As you do, you see Valine spend some time casting a spell and reads out. Actually, does anyone speak Draconic? That was what
Yes.
was before. Yes, you read. It says, "First, shield thy heart with a wand from the Nether Oak."
That's right.
Okay. This is gonna be weird because this takes an outside sorcerer to activate. And I'll sort of grasp the wand, which I imagine is a little bit bigger than what a wand would be proportionate size. And I suppose I go up to these individuals, and this is probably gonna be stupid. I go to reach forward, readying to cast shield if something happens.
You know, this just occurred to me, and I'm saying this probably to someone that isn't Ziggy. Isn't Oak Flesh a spell?
As Ziggy starts walking up, you see as all 6 of these blue men reach around, pull out their long swords, and take an offensive stance around the anvil.
Ooh.
Only one way to know if this works. And I step forward, readying to be attacked. Cast shield. So that I don't think I can just cast shield, can I? Because it requires for me to be attacked.
You can ready your reaction to cast that shield if you wish.
Okay, I'll do that then.
As you step forward, Magic Swordsman number 9 brings his blade forward and swings at you. Put your shield on. And he begins to swim. He misses. Second attack. (18) misses. As this blade bounces off of your shielded body, as it like strikes on what looks like runes that appear above your flesh and body, it seems to vibrate and return back into this aggressive stance, not letting you through.
Guys, I don't think that worked.
I mean, a spellcaster has to be good of sound body and mind, right?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying you need more muscle.
Oh.
I'm stronger than you.
Oh, damn.
I'm assuming you've backed up.
Yeah.
While you're having this conversation, while you're in the middle of, like, almost between a couple of these guys.
Well, I'm out of ideas. I really would have thought that would have worked.
Maybe we can find more in the other towers.
This might not be the place where you have to use this inscription, perhaps.
Well, yeah, maybe we have to go to the center tower and there's like something there. Maybe there's a giant heart. You have to like stab it with the wand.
I don't think
Sounds
it's a
like the
vampire.
opposite to shield.
Well, maybe you have to shield the wand, shield it with something else. That who knows? Maybe there's something there. Stab the heart and you have to shield it.
As you do, as like this conversation was brought up, Seraphon looks up. So, she's absolutely correct. The only way to get through Master's barrier around his spire is to complete 8 separate tasks, each of which can be found in the smaller spires around the city.
Oh.
I suppose we didn't think to ask, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really ask and he didn't really explain.
Okay. Well,
We're going around wondering what we're supposed to do with all this stuff, and he's there just like, I know exactly what's going on. These idiots haven't asked me yet.
Well, does anyone want to have a vote on the next tower, or do we just go clockwise?
I mean, might as well, right? We've already gone up that way.
Seraphon, do you happen to know what the next tower would be if we went that way?
I think we saw it already, didn't we?
Just curious.
There are a few, they're usually marked and large. Depends on which way you want to go. He points to the tower to the southeast. Let me make sure that is one. Yeah, he points to, or as you step out of this room, points to the one to the east over here. So that one's the Tower of Transmutation. I'm going everywhere with accents today. That's pretty cool. And he. Just make sure. As he points to. Points to this tower nearby, over here, where the 2 points are intersecting. That's the Tower of Transmutation.
Well, I'm slightly more familiar with transmuting my own body into a catalyst of sorts, so that's more my area, I guess. But any of you more familiar with conjuration?
Nope. That's a transmutation spell. I believe so. That's a transmutation spell. That's an evocation spell. Not particularly, but I'm happy to go wherever anyone else wants to go.
Yeah, go.
Well,
We can also explore that side of the area too then. See if anything catches our eye.
Where you going?
I vote conjuration. Wait, no, I vote transmute. God, that rolled weird.
I thought those were votes, so there was 1 for transmutation and there was 2 for conjuration. Just like,
I was
wait,
just
who-
putting it up to
Who were the
dice.
2 that voted for that?
No, I would suggest transmutation personally, as it sounds less dangerous to me, but knowing the effects of it can also be more dangerous.
We could risk being turned into something we don't want to be in.
True. Alright. That's how we go there then.
There it is.
I will have the spell ready if need be.
So which one?
Guess we're going to transmutation.
Okay.
So the square, I think it was.
Yeah, square.
How are you going there?
Just cut straight across.
Straight across? Okay.
Take a long way around or anything? Check anything else out?
This is where we start getting chills up our spine for no reason.
As you start walking around, as you pass through this middle section, you... it's another 5 minutes. As you're passing through this middle section, you see a tower more than 100 feet tall as a rotating glass chamber hovering above its ruined summit. 4 pointed pillars clutch to the chamber's walls, giving it the appearance of a colossal floating crown. That's this middle one here in between the line.
Mm-hmm.
And
That looks fun.
I don't
I mean,
know what's in
ominous,
that
right?
one.
Maybe that patiently. Why?
You know, Ziggy, I can't help but wonder if our definition of ominous is very different.
I am also a third of your height.
I don't have an argument for this.
Is there an argument? It's a fact. You can quite clearly see that it's true.
So are we touching this one?
I don't know what it would be used for. Does anyone actually have any interest in it?
I have interest in our target.
So we just continue on then. If we find anything that indicates maybe there's more to it, then maybe we can come back.
Perhaps one thing at a time.
Yeah.
What is it, sir?
It's a large tower that seems to be about taller than 100 feet tall, and then it's got a rotating glass chamber above it that seems to be like spinning slowly with 4 pointed pillars.
The thing by the
that are
pointer.
crouching at this little weathered pointer.
The big one
is.
in the photo or this thing?
This one, and where you were
Okay.
before.
Oh, okay, yeah. Huh. There's no doors or anything?
There's a couple of entryways, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I'm interested as how to... So it's like the top it's like floating?
Yep.
I wonder how it's been floating for so long without it like coming down.
I mean, we're looking for a wand, right?
We already have the wand, I thought.
Isn't this...
Ziggy
mean,
made the one.
Is it a wand though, or is it just a stick?
He made it,
It is a
wand.
wand.
He fabricated it to make it a wand.
Wasn't the city once floating itself? Maybe it uses a similar magic, but on a smaller scale.
Wait,
Easier to
why
maintain.
did the city... Oh yeah, that one.
I was
Cities could have
hoping for a
failed
bit
and-
more of an explanation than, you know, magic.
Yeah.
Well, if you're
Well, I
asking
don't
why
know
there's-
what are you expecting from the Magic City? A lot of the explanation for things is just gonna be magic.
If you're asking how the city fell, I can explain it to you. I'm very versed in the subject.
No, please,
So,
don't bore me with this.
Well,
Let's get
actually, I'm kind of curious.
going.
No, actually, please don't.
I was fucking with you, AJ.
oh, are you sure that's a white tail?
Hey, perhaps you can give us the abbreviated version.
Oh, well, I'm
The
definitely
magic
getting rid of a
stuff.
lot of the context around it, but surely I can make it small enough for you to understand. Around negative 339 DR, or the most powerful arcanist in the world, Carsus. He attempted to neutralize the Farium by trying to cast unlimited magic in the world, and doing so he formed a very high level of magic that is no longer obtainable, which allowed him to absorb the essence of the god of magic at the time, Mistral. When she realized that he was going after the weave and the like, she stopped it by destroying the weave and herself. And by doing so, stopped all magic for a brief period of time. And thus, the Nether Eastern cities that floated in the sky now fallen into the earth.
So our explanation of magic stopped was pretty accurate then.
She
Does make me
then,
wonder though, if the magic was able to return, doesn't that mean it could eventually return to its original power?
well,
Yeah,
Mistral
it wasn't-
reformed into the goddess Mistra, who placed limitations on mortals who are now interacting with the weave. That is why spells of 10th level and higher no longer exist.
They don't make magic like they used to.
Precisely.
I wonder how that thing stayed up there then if the magic stopped. Even for a
Magic
short time.
didn't, which means that's reactivated. So it's possible that there's some sort of system that's currently broken, stopping it from spreading to the rest of this place.
See, now you're just making me want to make this thing
Are we
explode
gonna
again.
fly this city out of here? Gonna crash it into what's her face's fucking castle? Stop
what?
this forever
You're right.
winter.
Maybe we should focus on one objective and then reignite the city.
Yeah, right, so we continue on to the tower.
Okay.
We'll keep that as plan B.
As you continue past through this little area after about 5 minutes or so, you end up in the front of this one. The tower rising before you, straight as an arrow. A faint light shimmers from the spire's highest window, and a hairline crack creeps up its wall like ivy.
That's the one in front of where the arrow is, yeah?
This one.
Is it
It's
not
a
the
sh-
orange towered one?
Yeah, I thought it'd be the orange.
Because that's less straight, more curve, right?
I mean, it also has the light at the top.
It's all one tower.
Oh,
Actually, no, you're right. That's an organ. That's my bad.
okay.
That's an
I was
organ?
gonna say,
I thought they
you're
were
fucking with
connect- I
my, you're
thought they were
fucking with my
connected.
eyes now.
I thought they were connected from the distance I had it zoomed out on, but no, they're separate.
You know what?
areas.
Fair.
That's your
Honestly,
perspective.
you saying that made me see it, so I can totally understand it.
So, much like the previous tower, is there... Can we visually spot runes sort of scattered about this one? Or are these more uniform suddenly?
Not at all. They don't seem to have any runes on this tower. There is this large crack. It's like it's like fractured glass, like the tough ones that don't break when they're cracked. They've just got this like spindling pattern about it. This one seems to be
Like
very
spiderweb?
straight, like spiderweb, but like it's going up and maybe spreading out a few feet, but not going all the way around the building.
Interesting. Do we want to just have someone run through and risk activating, or are we going to take it slow and look for
Well,
things?
I think
I've
it
already
would be
done it
best to
once.
Take it easy.
Well, people that can spot magic, do you think?
I'll keep an eye out for the spell. What'd you say the last one was? Symbol?
Yep.
Did we trick? Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for symbol, glyph of warding. Anything that's like that.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for any traps. Just trapped pieces of machinery. You know, anything. Anything that looks like it could shift.
So are you casting Detect Magic Sticker, or are you just keeping an eye out for runes?
I don't actually have access to detect magic. That's in a book that I'd love to transcribe,
Okay.
but I don't have magic paper and ink. I'm never gonna not bring that up.
I don't know what you're on about. Ink is not a resource.
Of course not.
Well, then roll me some perception checks. The lot of you, whoever is looking for things.
That's not bad.
Okay. As you're stepping into the building, keeping cautious on the outside, none of you exactly find anything that seems to be sticking out in particular. As you enter once again, the tower's interior walls are sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within. Not once again. Once again, there is an internal perimeter staircase that's coiling up the tower. However, the interior walls are sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within, clawing hands and howling faces captured in stone, like as if there were recessed statues, as if they were trying to get out of the statue of the wall.
That's not creepy at all.
Do you think they were civilians here?
I mean,
assume so.
Did you say
city
this?
full of wizards. I don't know if anyone would really be considered a civilian.
Did you say this place looked from the outside? Did you say it specifically looked like a spider web, or just pattern-wise? I mean,
The crack of the pattern looks like a spider web. As it's like climbing up, it seems to fray out very shortly in certain sections, but doesn't go much further around the building.
well, let's just hope that they're not spider bait.
Hmm.
Well, let's get to the top.
Yeah,
As
might as
you're
well.
climbing up to the top, you all look around. At the top, there seems to be a large pile of rubble scattered everywhere around this room. Nothing seems to be resembling what this tower should be previously. Off in the corner, there seems to be a statue made out of this green metallish rock of a woman in a wizard's robe in the middle of like processing a spell or something. As you scan up, trying to indicate where the last passage was, you find what looks like a bunch of damaged runes that are mostly intact, except for the last couple seeming to no longer be in place. There seems to be large chunks of this, like, I wouldn't want to say plaster, but like the roof plaster stonework seems to be fallen to the ground. As you look up, Valen's reading it out as you do. 8th, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume something. The rest is not here.
Maybe we should have gone around the other way if this is the 8th and the other one was the 1st.
At 8 stand in the circle of death. Something.
And consume something that it's missing.
8th,
Chim themselves?
8th, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume blank.
Hmm.
Well, I recognize one thing, I think, maybe. Something I've heard of, not much practiced in.
Mm-hmm.
I assume I'm able to make out what kind of wizard she is. With their constant use of necrotic-esque magic.
Valen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot her name.
Valen is a necromancer, yeah.
I believe you would be more adept in understanding of what that spell would be.
If it's the spell, Circle of Death, then it might not,
Why would they have talk of a necromantic spell in the Transmutation Tower, though?
the
Death
lord
is
of
but a
this-
Sorry.
To reiterate, the lord of this city, Iriothaus, he was a necromancer, a lich. His is the main spire. If these phrases to break into his barrier, then why wouldn't there be talk of necromantic nature?
That makes sense. Alright, so...
Because for the locations of what these phrases are, it's not necessarily that they were a part of this thing more than put after the fact.
Well, everyone was, like, part of an individual tower. So maybe this was just a way to make sure that they, had to work together, maybe, if they wanted to get into the main tower. Or only the most trusted could access it.
Would be a great way to lock someone out.
Yeah.
A great way to keep adventurers out too.
Or to lock someone in. Maybe if the barrier can't be exited either. And then having this so there's no one person that could easily access it to release them.
You've read one too many horror stories.
Oh. If we go there and we open it up and there's a lich there waiting to be released, don't come complaining to me.
Some liches, I believe, could be reasoned with. Again, these could be off stories, so
Guess we'll find out. So we should probably head on to the next one.
Yeah.
well, we're already
There's something
going
else.
counterclockwise. We might as well keep going this way, right?
Did we want to look closer at that statue of the green metal stone stuff?
I get the feeling the same thing that's happened to the last one might happen here, but if you think it is worth investigating, seeing as it might not actually tie into the individuals that are kept up here.
Hmm. I was just curious about it because it's like, is it the same as my armor? Like, does it look like it could be
Yours is
Cool.
silver tinged blue. This is like a very
I thought mine was green.
green. No,
Mixed
I
with
can
black,
I
is it?
can I confuse mithril and adamantine all the time. This is adamantine. It's an adamantine statue.
Okay.
Is that pushing Zarek forward?
Adamantine was red.
Huh?
How big is the statue? Like, is it actually like human sized or?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking big. But we could break some chunks off and put it in the bag of holding.
I mean, this is only a tower 2 of 7, I believe.
That's true. There's gonna
Does
be
anything happen
plenty
to
of.
the statue when we inch closer?
Nothing that you can see.
What if the 7th tower is but the big one?
Well, I thought the things we found in there are a way to get into the big tower.
There are 9 schools of magic.
Oh, I just did my
So
math, I
there'll
guess.
be 8 external towers and 1 in the middle.
I assume the one in the middle is probably going to be the necromantic class, seeing as that's what he specialized in.
So is it possible that... Just hear me out on this. If that's at 8th... 8th?
Yep.
8th
Yeah.
stand firm, could that be referring to the towers, keeping the circle of death in the middle or something in place?
Well, that
Ooh.
makes sense.
Potentially
Yeah.
consuming life if it got out? I don't know.
What you said it was missing 2 runes, so almost like 2 words were missing.
It's just fallen off at the last point. You
Do
don't
we
know.
want to look? Do we want to look through the rubble and see if we can find the final word?
Is there rubble directly underneath it, seeming like that would be viable?
There's rubble everywhere in this room. None of this area is like flat floor. It's rocks and crushed objects.
Yeah.
Start knocking over rocks and hoping to find the last word to see what we have to consume.
AJ, I just need to double check.
Mhm.
Where it cuts off, is that a case of there is literally like a chunk of rubble missing from
Yes.
there, or is it like okay?
The physical physical something is missing from this.
Just
from
wanted
the
to make sure it
script.
wasn't like a flat surface that's been erased, if that makes sense.
No. If you're searching, roll perception.
Would there be
Um,
more investigation?
You know what? It
Is
would be
it
more
touching?
investigation, considering it is up close and personal in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
I got my advantage.
Have a look around, though. I do have one last question as well.
Mhm.
And I'm happy to roll an Arcana if you want me to for this. Do the actual words, like the where it's written, give off some sort of, I want to say magical, like inscription, like an arcanic sense or something from them?
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Wouldn't be able to. Okay.
With an Arcana check, I mainly don't do that because it's not really what it's used for. Arcana checks are about arcane knowledge more as opposed to if you can see if something's magical or not.
Yeah, no, I wasn't fully sure on how you were treating it, so. Yeah, because I was gonna potentially ask if I could, I guess, meditate in the room to try and find a connection between that and another piece of rubble, but don't know if that would fall under Arcana or something like Nature or something.
How long are you guys searching for?
I mean, flipping over a handful of the bigger ones, I assume.
5-10 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah. We don't come across anything like...
Just solid look.
As you look for 5 or 10 minutes, you don't really find any pieces that match what the roof is. Though, Camille, you do find a small bag, a small leather pouch.
Please don't tell me it's in the hands of that damn statue.
No, it's just in the
We
middle
went and looked at where we missed the fucking bag and it was holding.
in the middle
Yeah,
of some things.
I'll pick the bag up.
Yep, as you pick it up, you give it a little shake, you feel as
I need to roll something.
1 second, I'm just going to read.
Cursed finally, I imagine.
Oh, hell yeah.
1700-year-old ale. You have to drink that in the circle.
Oh.
You feel as though it's a bit, it's a little bit hefty. There's a little bit of heftiness. Probably about maybe a pound or so. It's very heavy for such a small pouch. It's not. It looks like it should weigh less, but it does have a little bit of weight to it.
I'm going to, and I'm going to make this very clear before I try to look inside it specifically.
Mhm.
I'm going to clear away, or either clear away or find just a spot on the ground where it looks pretty clear, no rubble. Make sure I'm not directly next to anyone else, though I assume these towers are kind of cramped.
They're kind of cramped.
I'll try to find a spot that's, maybe 5 feet away from the others if I can, or I assume that's without going too close to the statue. And I'm going to tip these out.
Okay, I need everyone to make a dexterity save throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I use that inspiration now?
Sure.
Yeah. That's slightly better.
Depending on how people are, you might be able to add the +2 from my thing.
Others, maybe? Me,
I
I
don't know
don't
if
think
it
so.
really matters though.
I think everyone fails.
Oh yeah.
What's the DC?
15.
Oh no.
I mean, if I got the +2, I would succeed. That's up to you, though.
Fine. You
within
succeed.
it's within 10 feet of me, I'm pretty sure.
Curiosity killed the cat.
As you begin to pour out, you see 7 little, like, dried up pea-like things, and as they all hit the ground, they
no.
start to ignite and strike the earth, and you all take 12 fire damage, 6 to Ziggy.
Yeah.
I'm scared that could have been much worse.
That was
That's
only the
part-
first one.
The fact it wasn't that bad is what worries me.
I was waiting for it to be flaming skulls.
Oh yeah, so
Do they just destroy themselves after that?
Yep. They're burnt.
Huh.
They explode.
what the fuck? You lost us the magic peas. We could have had a beanstalk. Yeah, God.
I feel like these were unrelated.
What if those are things we had to eat? And like to get in, you have to like sacrifice someone. They have to get it exploded with fire from the inside.
Ziggy takes 1 step away from Zyrok.
I mean, if there's any, like, I assume they're completely destroyed, not even like a charred piece or anything to pick up,
No,
so...
they're all gone.
Is there ash or anything left on the ground?
Yeah. There's little ash parts left.
I will observe the ash.
It's grey
Cool,
with
cool.
tinges of black.
I'm not going to say anything to the rest of the party for a bit.
Smells as if it was burnt peas.
Oh no.
You get for tipping shit out and not sticking your hand in.
I mean, I can still put my hand in the bag.
put your hand in the bag.
Oh, well.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, I'm putting my hand in the bag.
You feel around. Nothing left.
Okay, I'm keeping the bag.
Okay.
Will we continue on?
I would like to turn to Xerophon real quick. Out of curiosity, is there a particular locale here that I suppose training wizards would go to study and I suppose for lack of a more sophisticated term, transcribe spells?
There is a library, I believe. I don't know where it is. I only was a vassal for my lord and moved around the spires.
Okay.
But he did mention that there was a library in the city for fledgling wizards.
Yeah, I was hoping he might know of a location. But do we venture on to the next one?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Odd.
I think if it's going to be this straightforward, perhaps distractions along the way might be a little bit better.
I mean, I say we go through the 8 towers, and then we can decide on going through. We may need to go to other places to pick up pieces for wherever the other steps are. Like, there might be, like, because that first step we had to go get the wood from that tree. The other ones might require more, so maybe if we just go through and then we know what we need at least to get into the main tower, we can keep an eye out. We won't have to be backtracking constantly.
Very well, you are the leader after all.
I don't know where that came from, but sure, alright.
I've said it since day dot.
Yeah, no, I know, but I still don't understand where it's come from because I've never tried to be the leader.
You
I just want to
recruited the
keep
people,
going.
you've talked the most, therefore you are the de facto leader, my friend.
Oh no.
As you all scour down, Xerophon points at this next purple one that looks like a little bird. Over. Oh, my bad. Over here. And that's the Elusion Tower.
What tower, sorry?
Illusion.
Illusion.
Ooh.
Well, I feel like I don't need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. Don't trust anything that you see with your eyes. There's no guarantee that it's going to be real.
I'm just gonna start checking my inventory.
Yeah, but you don't have in your inventory. All that shit you just drop.
Yeah, I'm sad we lost out on the magic peas.
As you make your way there forward, it doesn't take you super long, probably about 3 minutes or so, and an obsidian tower shrouded in gossamer mists soars before you. Eyes carved into the stonework appear to fixate on you as you approach the entrance. The spire's highest window emits a purple light.
I suppose we do the same thing, where we check to make sure that there's no glyphs or anything that would cause harm and venture inside.
Sounds good.
Not take fire damage.
Can I run my hand like around the outside, trying to look for like a fake wall or something?
Yeah, go ahead. As you
Ooh, smart.
spend about 5 minutes walking around the building trying to find a hidden entrance, you do not find any sort of thing, but as you do like gaze around the building, you notice that much like the Mona Lisa, the eyes of this tower seem to be always looking at you.
Oh, that's terrifying. Shall we venture inside?
Can we get inside? We didn't find any doors.
No, you found one. You didn't find
did?
any secret ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Inside we go.
Okay. As you all walk into the building, you notice that there is a little bit of mist supplying around the floors, and once again there is this central staircase that's going around the building's interior. I'm gonna change this music because I think there's singing in it. There's also singing in this one. Okay.
Now let's go up.
As you do, you notice that the mist starts to become more and more thick and obscuring, and it's covering the path of the staircase. And as you all walk here, dun-dun, 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 as it repeats, and then you hear some crying and sounds as you scale up and up. You sort of lose track of time, and as you gaze around the room, Zyrak, you look around and you see your own face, and as if it's grown big and bloated and contorted, dead, as it's sort of just making the wisps form around that. Jensen, you also just see your body dead, but standing atop is your mother, your birth mother, standing above you, her spear stabbed within your chest. Ziggy, it's just you in a jar, but not the taller you, the smaller you. As
Oh no.
there are people poking and prodding at the jar, loud banging concussion noises. Xyla, it's you. Unlike the others, there doesn't seem to be any death or anything, but you are sitting at the table wearing a suit. The world of politics and your family's businesses. At first, you just hear the mutilated voices of your mother and father telling you to get like this business deal done, and all this pressure of just being trapped in that job is surrounding you. And Camille, you just see your family home in Brinchanda crushed and destroyed by a large metallic dragon. As you hear the screams of your sister quickly silence. I'm gonna need everyone to roll me a DC 17 charisma saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving.
Wisdom. Okay, that's a.
Although, is this illusionary mist or weather mist, just to be clear?
It's illusionary mist.
Okay, just need to make sure snow sight doesn't affect that.
Reroll the roll.
I'm literally the exact same.
And I'm sorry, just had to clarify because I remembered I could wasn't hindered by mist and snow and rain and all that.
I think everyone passes but Lucky.
What did you say the DC was?
17.
I fail.
You get the +2 from me though.
Oh, hell yeah! You were the most
Coming in.
useful person in this party.
Coming in clutch with that again.
Paladins, am I right?
Hell yeah. My
You are the
godly
healer.
glow.
Don't let
Like,
anyone tell you
oh,
otherwise.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm done. I don't need any more campaign.
And
I just leave.
as all of you succeed, you burst through the mist and are atop in this middle, in the middle of this floor of the next floor. Lucky, however, you take
Oh.
Oh, that is a lot of numbers.
48 psychic damage.
What the fuck?
I am down.
Oh,
Holy
We happen to notice he didn't come through with us in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
We should probably go back and look for him.
As you turn around, the mist that was surrounding is disappeared.
Is he laying there by chance?
That's very, very
Yeah.
bad.
It's laying
Jensen,
there.
wake up! Wake up! Oh, cast Cure Wounds.
As you
First level
slap him across the face, it's just one hit point, one hit point.
Yeah, lay on hands each time.
Uh-huh.
Bringing him back and then knocking him unconscious again immediately.
We made it otherwise. Anyone else see any interesting visions?
I'd really rather not talk about it.
You got 8 health.
I need to roll for Zeraphon. Zeraphon did also not succeed. He's also down.
Oh,
And Valine also did not succeed.
What about Dr. Scant?
Alright,
they do
is
get
that
a plus
music?
2, probably, I imagine.
Yeah,
That
there
They're
helps.
is.
still both 4.
Oh,
Oh, is
I'll-
Professor Scant immune?
Yeah. he's
Seeing
knocked
if they're unconscious, instead of using all my first level spells, I'll just use my lay on hands and put 5 points into each of them.
we just give them 1. Just
I mean, that is true, but
that's your call.
yeah, I guess 1 for now until we leave. But I'm just thinking if that happens again, they'll be knocked down.
So
like,
you're giving
all the way.
Are you giving Zeraphon one?
I'll give the so I gave Lockie the cure wounds, and the anyone else that's down, I'll pump them with 5 of my lay on hands.
So 5 points to Zeraphon. Okay.
Yep.
Because Valine looks haggard, but is out of the spell.
Okay, so
She
she
didn't go
she didn't go down. Okay, good. I thought they both went down. When we get out of here, I can heal people up a bit more, but just for now.
As you look around, this is a 30-foot square room. It's lit by purple continual flame spells and the wall sconces. This time, there seems to be this draconic script on one of the walls, not on the ceiling, and it reads: "Sixth, show thy face to the sky."
Where the sky?
And this is the Elusion Tower.
Okay.
Well, we have 3 instructions so far.
1, 6, and 8.
Was there a 1 in the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First.
One was the wand, the thing that we tried to do.
It quite literally says first, so I
Oh.
assume it's number 1.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that written down, but that's any fix.
Oh, do you want the exact text or?
That's alright, I'll just put first at the start.
So we got first. Yeah, shield thy heart with 1 from Nether Oak. Then we got 8. Because the stand firm in the circle of death and consume blank. Is there anything else like up here,
No,
AJ? Or is it pretty much empty?
It just seems to be this room. There is table with like papers and stuff on it, but nothing really in the room.
Does the room look like it's smaller than what it should be on the outside? Maybe there's this hidden wall, or an illusion wall.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Not that you can see.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm not
You know,
very
this-
smart. I can't really see much.
This is somehow making me doubt my previous theory
What was your previous theory?
about the 8 towers preventing something from consuming.
Ah. That's alright. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually.
Oh, we're on a roll, so any reason to stick around?
I'm just worried if people are gonna die falling down the stairs.
We can blindfold them if you want.
Do you would still feel like going to the Destruction Tower with so much gusto as before?
After that's going to be interesting. But...
I don't fear the path of destruction. I fear what can happen if you don't study it.
Yeah, but we're kind of people just were walking upstairs and instantly died from their mind being attacked by some mist. We go there, we're gonna get nuked.
Hey AJ, where that sign that says the thing about looking up, show that face to the sky.
Yep,
Where is that?
it's on the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna stand in front of it and look up. Is there anything in there?
So you look up, it just seems to be the roof of the tower.
I want to kind of look around, looking up at the roof.
Okay.
Look around the room, I guess.
Give it a bit of a look, as other people also do what they want. You don't seem to find anything of note.
The papers on those papers on the table, right?
Yeah.
They're not laid out in any pattern, just disheveled.
They look like someone was working on the table.
Well, if they don't look like they're in the shape of a face, that ain't gonna work.
Paper?
Yes, paper.
Do I recognize this to be normal parchment, or can this be used for transcribing purposes?
It could be.
Your turn to touch it, Siggy, not mine.
I'll touch it.
Your hand phases through the dust.
Sad.
Oh, what? I want to do the thing I did before, walk around and try and find any other illusions.
Okay, great. As you go around pressing these things, a lot of this room is, aside from the lights, a lot of this, like the decoration of the room, like the chairs and stuff, that seem solid, fake. But there's no secret passages or anything.
This is unfortunate. Onward we go.
Yeah, sounds good. Might as well.
As you step out, the mist's gone this time around as you climb out. Xeraphon weakly points to. That one's the Evocation Tower, miss. The one you're most excited about. I would, however, recommend we have a bit of a rest. That was a very mind-numbing experience.
I would have thought that something that harnesses the power of illusion would be so damaging.
And with that, I'll leave you guys to make a decision on how long you rest for and what you do. As we have a little bit of an early break, I think the smell of dinner being cooked, and I do need to go to the bathroom, so
Yeah, that's good.
quickly go on a break.
Well, if... come to think of it, evocation could actually be quite powerful. Probably more so than destruction, actually.
Evocation is destruction.
I'm saying more than... Yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
More than chaotic powers.
Yeah.
Chaos... say a Chaos Bolt, for example. While you could argue it's evocation, I'd say it's more... energy that hasn't been contained correctly.
It's evocation.
I'm aware it's evocation, but... harnessing it into a particular force... what's more dangerous? Harnessing chaos or letting it run free?
Because if you let the chaos, quote unquote, roam free, it's only going to do what it's always done. Where if you try and harness it and it fucks up, that could be way worse.
Which could be why the Neveresians fell.
We know why they fell.
I'm simply stating necromancers and liches do have a tendency to go overboard.
Oh yeah.
So it wouldn't be out of the question to say they tried to combine chaos with Well, necromantic magic.
I suppose not.
I mean, we could argue that chaos is a lot closer to the original source of magic.
Chaos might just be another name for weave in terms of this.
And I mean,
I know it's what the Witcher universe uses.
just theoretically, this whole situation, the whole weave as it was explained to us,
I mean, all
was a
this is
case
theoretically.
was a case of them wanting to use something that they shouldn't have, destroying it in the process, and having a rebuild over time. This could have just been a harnessing grounds for redoing it. I'm having fun with the theories in my head, okay?
I mean, it's not impossible. It's likely that this is in a day and age where there was higher than 9th level spells. So it's a very real
just
possibility
enjoy
that all of this, like, there's R&D here on more than 9th level spells.
I just enjoy the concept that quite possibly they maybe have succeeded and that's what's locked away. They've defied the laws that were put in place. I mean, it's not like
I
other
mean, this
races
place
haven't.
existed before that law was in place.
Yeah, it's not like creatures haven't tried to defy laws put in place by gods before.
Oh, of course not. It'd be after
Just-
the fact.
Hell, I'm pretty sure some of the gods don't obey their own laws. I wonder if the Raven Queen obeys the laws of the world magic.
I would imagine such. She was a mortal after all.
She did attain power.
Yeah. Pretty sure she killed the last god of death.
Yeah. She's also hated by a couple of them.
Uh-huh.
Although I'm pretty sure she strives more for actual balance than anything. She is trapped by her fascination with the past, which is already not boding well. She sits in her fortress amidst all the memories of the world, looking at the ones that please her most as they were glittering jewels. Many great wizards have attempted to understand her motives, but like a raven, she always has remained cryptic, keeping her cache of secrets just out of their reach. She was revered as a deity by the Shadar Kai. Who's the one she took out? That's what I want to know. Oh, that's right. She was at war with Orcus.
I'm pretty sure she was a wizard who found the correct shit they needed in order to become a god, because they had
She
to
was
build
a
a
devout.
role?
She was a devout enemy. Another devout enemy of the Raven Queen was the Orthian lesser deity Vecna.
Oh yeah, that whole thing.
And Vecna is a god of death, is he not?
He's not actually a god.
Oh, right, no, he was a
That's-
human lich.
Lesser deity.
Yeah. I did research this when I had to do your thing in Waterdeep, but it's been a bit.
That's fair.
To be fair, the Raven Queen's one of the easier ones because she just has a lot more known about her.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's not as much. Hell, one of them just I couldn't find anything on. That was the problem. I'm gonna refill my drink. And back. And no one's in.
Welcome back.
Aw. One of the streams I had open ended.
I am present, but I will be eating.
Back to theory crafting. I don't know where I was going with this. I think my plain old main theory of this is that these guys are still trying to reattain something that defies those laws. Or were, at least. And then Zeus held his thunderbolts and said no. I'm back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What are your theories?
Um,
Or what's your number one theory, I guess, about all this?
I have no idea. We're going to go. I want to see a lich. I want to get to the top of the tower. We're gonna fight a lich. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Liches are fun to meet.
Yeah.
Assuming they're not trying to kill you. But I mean, you could just have a player who could probably just use suggestion and end the whole combat.
I mean, or on the contrary, I could use a bunch of smites on him.
You know what?
And
That's
then
fair.
boom.
So how would your smites apply to a lich that's not dead?
I think it counters undead, does it, isn't it?
Yeah, liches are technically undead, but there are ways around that.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
To be fair, and title of lich is also a thing, so I mean, they could just be lich and title. I mean, they were all humans once upon a time.
For the most part, canon D&D law, a lich has to die.
Yeah.
To be a lich, only very few elves can obtain lichdom without being a lich.
Was, yeah, more pointing out that there are ways around it, just it's very rare, I think is the best way to put it. I mean, liches are rare themselves, so... Beholders, on the other hand, no, they're super fucking common, apparently.
Well, they create each other. That's the problem.
Yeah. Now I need to know, how old is Xanathar? Huh. Oh. Xanathar's history is a lot more interesting than I thought it was. So the original Xanathar's actually dead. Good to know.
I'll be right back, and then we can set up the audio check and all that.
So, you know how when you search up a question, Google tends to paraphrase in a sense?
Mm-hmm. Sure, why not?
I just searched up who was the original Beholder, and it said Terry Kuntz, who was in
yeah.
fact not the first Beholder, but the one who created the Beholder.
I mean, yeah, sure, no, I'll give him that. Honorary Beholder creator.
Yes,
The OG.
the Beholder was invented by Terry Kuntz, brother of Rob Kuntz, in 1974. He had been a player in D&D creator Gary Gygax's campaign for 2 months when he invented the creature. Oh. Glad to know the name of the guy who invented the Beholder. Or at least the D&D version. I'm going to assume somewhere in Mist of the Hills probably a floating idol. And for AJ's sake, he doesn't have to worry. I wouldn't be saying this if it would get him in trouble on Twitch. It's just a little history lesson.
Alright, I'm back.
I gave your stream a small history lesson while you were gone.
That's good.
We looked up who the original creator of the Beholder was. Was not Gary Gygax.
That's fair. We're still waiting on people. And I'll quickly go get more ice water.
Okay.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, back for real now.
Hell yeah.
Who has not ticked?
Mim is currently in the kitchen cooking, but she said to start without her.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, next time tick, lock on.
No.
Rebel!
That's it. No candy for you. I'm not gonna visit you anymore. For
No,
the
wait.
first-
Ooh.
Take it back.
Right. So taking a short rest, I'm assuming?
If that's what it seems like he needs. Suppose at that I could get a spell slot back. Yo,
Well,
That's not so great.
I'm on a 9th level. Yeah, I'll take that to get my 4th level back. Oh, I'm in combat, no wonder why it's been a bit fucky. Get the 4th back.
I mean, short rest was suggested by... Was it Valine?
Xeraphon.
Xeraphon.
Seraphon.
He's on 5 hit points, man.
Yeah, he makes a fair argument, I guess. What does the jury say?
Jensen's also pretty low, and so is Valine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Benefit from that. Oh, yeah, I might as well use a hit die. I'm on 1 wounds.
Yes, let's go.
We hit that.
I'm at 5.
I believe you are.
You wanna help an adorable little gecko out with 1 hit point? Oh man, I've got half your health.
I guess I'll use a hit die. Yeah, I'll use another one. Might as well top up.
10, 34. for him. And Eileen has a +3. It's 12 is 29. 29. Make one more for her as well. That's good. Okay. As everyone recovers slightly, nothing seems to stop your rest or make of anything of interest seems to appear near you.
After the previous parts of this campaign, I'm just waiting for something big to jump at us.
Oh, what'll happen?
Maybe the city will attack us.
City just randomly comes back to life and slams everything into the roof, and we just die instantly.
I mean, it could take us into the sky. I mean, we'd have to go through, what, an ice shelf, but... I assume this thing's fairly deep under an ice shelf.
Yeah.
Everyone can swim, right?
Not through ice.
I mean, we could,
I used to know someone that could do that.
we could climb underneath and hang on. That would not work.
Alright. Where are you going?
Shall we
The next
continue on
one,
to
I
the
guess.
next tower? Yeah.
To the evocation. Which would be the harmless one out of all of them.
Again, a very short trip. Probably less than, probably slightly more than. No, slightly
I
less
just
than 5
hope-
minutes, yeah.
I just hope my theories were wrong.
The top of this tower, shaped like an axe blade, a red light shines out from the slender window overhead.
Which
Be
is-
as cautious as possible.
Do you want me to keep an eye out for loose floor panels?
Whatever you think would contribute.
I can't detect magic, so I'll do that. But I assume I'm more saying when we try to go in, more so. But
Does anybody want to search the outside? No? Okay, I'll give it a quick once around.
What are you doing? A roll in particular, or just going around?
I'll just go around see if there is anything of interest or out of place.
Not that you can see from this area, no.
Okay. Come back around. It all seems pretty standard to me. I think we're ready to go in.
and yeah, I guess I'll start by looking at the entrance for anything loose. I guess I look for loose panels, floorboards, anything like that. The floorboards probably isn't the correct term. Loose bits of whatever the stone the city's built out of is. That one would be a perception, right?
Yep. Perception check to just look around the outside as well. Or...
I wasn't personally. I was more just once sort of the entrance and inside more so.
As you step inside, you notice that there are burn marks that like wrap around the building. Others like just singular points that make like a large impact. In that, there are some traces of like top layer of the stonework flooring is shredded away in small sections.
Anyone got a long stick?
Oh,
Potentially burning.
Yeah, I've got a torch.
before.
I'm kidding. Just, and I'll sort of point out burn marks, cracked.
Okay. I think perhaps we know what's coming. Make sure my shit's I forgot earlier in the session, AJ, I had casted Shield, which should have procced my my Arcane Ward. Am I right to have that up now?
You can have that up, yeah.
Not much in the way.
Again, there is a central spiral staircase leading up to a room above.
I guess I can take the lead.
I'll go
That's-
center to try and get as many people into protection aura as possible.
As much like the old folk tale of step on a crack, break your mother's back, I will avoid cracks.
I don't know if I will actively keep an eye out for if a rune starts to glow or something for me to hit it with dispel magic.
As you slowly trudge up the staircase, red orbs of light dance like fireflies around this 30-foot diameter octagonal chamber. A large unlit brazier stands in the center of the room, and 8 10-foot square alcoves line the walls, each filled with ice. The arched ceiling is covered with icicles.
Any
They don't look-
inscriptions?
Not that you can see.
They don't look like methods, at least.
Did you want me to tick off that third spell as if I was holding it?
If you're holding it as like as a reaction to cast it and didn't cast it, then yes.
That's what I was doing. Well,
These orbs, firefly things moving?
No, sort of. They're like hovering in the spot up and down, but they're not.
Not like
moving.
jolting around or anything. Okay.
Typical magical light nonsense.
I do have the stereotypical spell of evocation, if you think that is warranted for this situation.
Curious why we're not seeing a message. Is it perhaps hidden beneath the ice?
That would be my assumption. Do have a fiery explosion-esque spell that might both light the brazier and melt the ice.
I mean, if you really thought it was necessary, I could help double up on that. But it might hit us if
I
we're
don't
not
think
careful.
that is necessary at all. I think one would be sufficient enough.
Apparently we dumped out he's
perhaps we start
that
to-
could have just been a fire explosion.
Yeah. Perhaps we start small and just try and light the brazier. So we do have a plan B. And, I guess on the brazier I'll cast Firebolt. No. I'll cast Create Bonfire.
As you do, as you like get the start, like a little spark of bonfire erupts the brazier, causing it to glow this very deep red, and it seems to start warming up the room.
Damn, it's a cantrip.
It's also a conjuration spell.
Yeah. Well, it's lit.
Does it is it noticeable heat, or it's
Yeah.
actually getting warm compared to the cold we've been experiencing?
It's heat. You notice, like, after a minute or so, this starts to be dripping on the ice blocks around the room.
Yeah, I think I left my umbrella in my other skin.
Damn.
Do you shed like normal lizards?
I am a normal lizard.
Wait.
I assume you've been to a climate that is
Take
a
'em?
lot more warm than this, and you've seen lizards scurry across. Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm not like a type of, but I am that, essentially.
So you can lick your own eyeball.
Yes.
Pretty
don't
cool.
have eyelids.
Multiple times.
You just have not taken any notice of me doing it.
Look, outside of your magic, I haven't really had a reason to study you. No offense.
All taken.
So, looking up at the ice, it's dripping away.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and observe, see if there's any things worth moving for.
Oh, can I use shape water to like make it so the water doesn't fall on me?
Yeah, you can try.
Cool.
As you look around the room trying to find something, you do notice that one of the areas has a is like blurred by the ice at the moment, but you can see that there is like writing in this enclave that it's inside.
Is that perhaps what we're looking for? And I sort of gesture to try and... You know, I literally will grab Ziggy's head, sort of direct it directly at it.
You hear a snap and he falls limp in your grasp.
You killed him. You're a murderer now.
So, is Ziggy able to perceive where I'm
Yeah.
pointing his head?
Oh, what's that?
It looks like words obscured betwixt ice sheets and a wall. I could send chaotic magic at it, but you seem better with fire.
I'll cast create bonfire up on the roof.
It's
I'll
like
try.
it's behind the ice cube. Like it just needs to melt. You reckon?
Yeah,
You'll be able to
I'll
see.
send the bonfire up to try and expedite the process.
I will tell you what, Ziggy, while you do this, I'm just going to begin ritual casting comprehend languages.
As you all wait 10 minutes for both your concentration and stuff to come out, you do hear a rattle as some bones fall from one of the ice cubes.
When you say bones, is it just a skull?
It's a full skeleton.
Okay, I'm less concerned now.
And then the ice water cube moves, and so do all 8 of them.
Oh, it is. Are they slimes?
Yep.
Oh, that's genius.
Like everyone roll initiative.
Oh, let's go.
Maybe I should have thrown the chaotic energy. I assume I don't
Natural
finish the
one.
comprehend.
Let's go.
I assume I don't finish the comprehend during this time.
You as it just finishes, you see this stuff happening.
Okay.
Because it takes 11. Oh, it takes like 11 minutes to concentrate, right? Yeah. So it's as you just about to finish.
Well, as long as we finish this combat in the next hour, I'll be able to read it.
Totally forgot to reapply our
Oh, sorry, my bad.
spell.
I was the wrong person. Seraphon.
I forgot to reapply Gift of Alacrity. Rip.
Okay. Tip top of the order is Valian. We put some battle music on. Don't worry. This fight's still.
You said there's 6?
8.
Oh, fuck.
Octagonal room. As Valen gets up and notices what's going on, is going to is going to cast Animate Dead on the skeleton.
That's actually really cool.
And makes
That's what the
us
city cannon needed.
get
More fucking people.
You wait till it gets to my turn.
What classes can learn that? With level necromancy, wizards
Skeleton.
can learn it.
It is a wizard sub-school.
Hmm. I'd argue
Was
it's a
it-
cleric spell.
Was there just one skeleton?
Yes.
Okay.
And she commands the skeleton to protect her. So the spooky skeleton moves forward to protect on its turn. Zyla is up. If she's not here, I'm assuming she's going to do Zyla things and go and protect Ziggy.
Fair assumption.
So it runs up, goes ahead and attacks the one that's closest to Zig. Great sword. Crits. Shot. Does some damage. Second attack. And misses. Oh no, hits the second one. And does some more damage. I won't use any of her abilities because that's on her, not me. And then the jelly goes. It begins to can he consume 2 people at once?
Big's the jelly.
Large, but I'm gonna see if it says.
Think if it was a legendary one, maybe, but
I can't save. It just says enters the creature space. Yeah, I'll go. I'll try for Zyla because it's in the way. Zyla does fail and is engulfed. And takes 13 damage and is restrained. That's that. Cloud Jelly 12. It's a 30-foot room and they can move 15 feet. So it will trudge its way forward and where would everyone be staying? Where would everyone that wasn't doing something? I'm assuming that Camille sort of went to the center. Zyla is in front of Ziggy, who was in front of one. Where are the other two going?
I usually chill trying to be in the center of people. So if there's anything that happens, I can get the +2 to their saves.
Okay. And Lachlan.
I probably be standing near Jensen, I guess. Near sorry, that's me. It's Zarek.
Okay. 30-foot diameter. So each wall is 5 feet. No, diameter is across. Yeah, okay. So it's 30. It's 30 feet to the. It's 30 feet to the center. So. Alright, this one moves 15 feet. And then he will go for engulf. Because that's a separate action. And he will go for. Out of the 5 in the center, he will target. Xeraphon first. And engulfs him. Chunk. That's Xeraphon. Number 3 is doing the same. And going for... Actually, what's this? 12? He rolled a... Yeah. 1, 2... 3... 1, goes for Jensen. Try to engulf you as well. You succeed. You want to step 5 feet back to not get consumed.
Yeah.
Okay. That's that. The skeleton walks up and protects its master. Camille. There is 2 goons. The two cubes within like, maximum 10 feet away from you.
Well,
That's what it's called.
any particular 2 or?
12 and 3.
I'm just trying to think. One of them did. One of them consume. No, that was 9. I think. Wait.
9 and 12 are consuming at the moment.
Well, I'm gonna go for the one that doesn't have a person currently inside it. So that would be 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to Chaos Bolt while it's not directly next to me. And yeah, I'll just do first level. First level. 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll that. So that is a 5 and a 7, which is I really need to get this list written down. Chaos Bolt. So 5 and 7 is my options of. 5 is lightning, 7 is psychic. I'm gonna go with the psychic, if that's fine.
Okay.
Whether or not that does much to it, I don't know. I'm not
Number
risking
3?
lightning.
Okay.
Number 3, yeah.
Do some damage
And
to it.
bonus action, I will bring out my tattoo's knuckle axe.
Okay.
So that's now out, I guess.
21 makes his way towards the group, and we'll go for Camille. There's another one that tries to sneak up behind you.
Snagging that way.
You dodge, move 5 feet away from it. And now it's Xeraphon's turn. Xeraphon is restrained and dying. He's not dying, he's restrained. He has to make a strength check to leave.
$66 is gross.
Chuck does not succeed, and creature making attempt. Creature within 5 feet of the cube can take an action to pull a creature or object out of the cube. Creature within 5 feet of the cube can take an action to pull a creature or object out of the cube. Okay, so he can pull himself out. That's what he did. But because of that, he has to take damage for failing.
Oh.
That takes damage regardless, I think.
Which is the ongoing that happened?
No, I think not. It's a
So that's
separate
like-
thing.
12d6, just to, even if you do break out.
It's 3d6 to break out, but it's
Oh.
yeah, it's 9 total in a round, I think.
Oh. Yuck.
Wait, no. When the cube moves, the engulfed creature moves with it. Engulfed creature can try to escape by taking action. On a success, the creature escapes and enters the space of its choice. But then the ooze cube says a creature within side can be seen have total cover. I'll be kind. I'll say that it doesn't do that in a round, just because I'm not sure.
Benevolent of you.
Alright. Xeraphon struggling. Zarek.
Fuck. I mean, that would probably be useful. Yep. Fuck. Alright. Let's see. Who do I want? I shall cast bless on. It's 3 people, right? Unless I upcast it, right?
Yes.
Who hits a lot? Let's see. Please don't mind what. Yeah.
You're back. You got vored by a cube.
Wait, what?
What did you do?
I have
HP
no
roll.
idea. I was
Did you
holding my
level
thing.
up?
I'm holding my thing to put my thingy, the effect. I don't know what I just did.
That's me.
That looks like it was Jensen.
That was you? Okay. Oh, you were just saying that you spent them. Okay, that's fine.
I was literally just holding my bless effect over people. I'm like, wait, who am I putting this on? Okay, I thought it broke something. All right,
So,
so I put it-
Xerophon and Xyla are currently in the cubes.
So do Xyla. Shit, so you can get out. I'll put it on myself and I'll put it on. Emil, I guess. Yeah. So that'll be my action. Bonus action. I'll pull out my sword and speak the word phrase to light it up.
Okay.
Just the lightsaber sound.
Yep, exactly.
Alright. That's it?
Yep.
Jelly is going to go for the skeleton. Skeleton, where are you? Buddy. Skeleton is back inside
Like, you fool! This is where I belong.
and dies.
Oh,
Dissolves into goop. As one is now next to Valine.
Rip 3rd level spell slot.
This one is going to aim for. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Zyrok. Touch
let
out.
me.
You succeed, you jump back.
Hell yeah.
And then it's Ziggy's turn. Ziggy,
Okay.
your friend
yeah.
is in front of you in the jelly.
I have to look around. I'm like, okay. Okay. First things first. Is there rubble, statues, anything around, or is it like an empty room
It's
apart from the
em-
brazier and?
Yep, an empty room apart from the brazier.
And what would you classify the size of this brazier? Is it a big one? Is it a small one?
What flavor jelly? Blue. It's a normal sized brazier. It just seems to emit a lot of heat.
Okay, so instead, I'm going to move the wand around and it traces the outline, like when you write in the air with a sparkler at
Mhm.
night, and it makes the shape of a giant hand, and I cast Bigby's hand.
Okay.
Bop.
Cast Bigby's hand.
I'll bop that on myself. And so as part of the action to cast it, I'm pretty sure I get to do things with it. When you cast a spell and as a bonus action in subsequent turns, you can move 10 up to 60 feet and cause one of the following effects. So, am I able to pull Xyla out with Bigby's hand?
You can attempt to, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to attempt to.
Roll a strength check.
Okay. Plus 8.
Okay, you pull Xyla out. Does your hand have HP?
Yes, it has HP equal to my HP. I will make like a small little note.
It takes 10 acid damage for doing so.
Big bees and you said it takes 10 damage. That puts it at 46. Max. 56. Then current 46. Okay. That away. That. Okay. So I have that out now. I will move as far as away from everything, including getting behind other people if that's what it takes.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta keep this spell up.
Okay. Is that it?
That is my turn.
Jensen, you're up.
Oh, are we on a map or are we just Theory of the Minding?
Theory of the Mind. There's a cube in front of you. And there's like a couple more surrounding like the group that was in the center. One is consuming Xerophon at the moment.
Alright, can I... How... So these are slimes, right?
Yep.
How tanky is a slime?
One might find out.
It's wobbly.
Thankfully,
Yeah,
you specialize in what you specialize in and not another type of element.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cast Immolation on the one that's consumed, what's his name?
Okay. That needs to make a dex. So roll the dex save on jelly number 12.
You guys and your high level spells.
Yeah, man, I just used my only 5th level spell.
So dexterity save. Let's score. It fails.
Damn.
Now roll the damage. Takes 23 fire damage.
There's a rough roll, buddy.
I'm so sad seeing those 3 ones.
Rip.
Wait, do you not have... When do you get more meta magic options?
No.
Oh, you don't get like much till like the 16th.
10th, okay.
I go on now.
I'm a liar.
You got one now.
Yeah. I got a careful spell there.
You got a
Do
careful
an
spell?
empowered spell. Yeah, I think I chose in my head before careful spells, so I won't change it just because I rolled one shitty damage roll.
The enemy resistance takes 46 healing damage, okay. Let me just make sure that they also don't take damage being in the cube. Fit inside a cube have total cover.
Papa would believe me to say no.
Creature within 5 feet of the cube. Yeah, okay. The cube is on fire.
The cube is on fire.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
15 will go for Vaylene, who's on her lonesome. And she is also being consumed. She take 5 damage. Her concentration on her failed spell is still there. But she's being eaten. And now this one is going to go for Zydok. Who does fail.
Buddy.
And Zyrok takes
God damn it.
10 damage. Your concentration's still in effect, but you're also being bored. And we hit the tip top of the order. Vaylene is attacked. She's no longer concentrating on the spell, so it doesn't matter. But from inside, She's disadvantaged. That's fine. She's gonna Vampiric Touch and try to heal off this one that's eating her. And hits. And restores. Restores some damage. And let me just have a look at Vampiric Touch. She can do this once. Okay, that's fair.
Am I able to witness her casting that by chance?
She's in total cover.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Next up is Xyla. You're no longer being vored. There's one dude in front of you. Did she back when she
said BRB once.
Yeah, no, I was making sure she's back. It's your turn. There's a cube in front of you. You've been frayed by a Bigby hand. That's out today.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow with Michael. Is
Nice.
anyone stuck in one? Zyrok he's about 25 feet away. Xeraphon is also about the same, and same as Valine.
Maybe get the dude that was alive 1700 years ago before he dies. Possible. Yeah, cool.
Try and pull him out. Alright, roll a strength check.
Maybe just our luck. He's been alive for 1700 years, and as
You
soon as we
succeed. And you take... nine damage for trying. As your... No.
You want a +9 instead of a +5, huh?
You can't because it says strength check, not athletics. Alright.
But you see,
So-
I'm better at athletics than just a straight strength check.
Anything else?
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
I think someone crashed into like a power line because it was a massive boom before it happened.
Yeah, if you action surge, you can try again. Could be lightning.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very frightening.
You do not succeed again, and you take an additional 14 damage.
That is double depressing.
What happened?
She tried to get Xeraphon out, failed, then tried to
Action
surge, do it
surge.
again, and rolled the same number again.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
trying. Fuck with the dice.
Yeah.
If you're meant to get a roll, you will get that roll. You rolled a 6
Hey,
and
look,
you're
you
gonna
would've
fucking
gotten
like
out.
it.
See, you
They're
rolled
just
2
different.
6s, so you just got the 12.
Alright,
Compound
Jelly's turn. Where is your Bigby's hand placed now, my friend?
Well, it was directly next to Xyla, I assume. So, there are people eating things. That's probably what I should use it for while it's around.
Is
and I
there
still have
is
my
it
action.
separate from you?
What do you mean? Is it separate from
Like,
me?
how far away is it from you? Is it in front of you as well? Like, where is this? In
Oh, I ran
relation
to, like,
you?
Wherever it was safe. So
Okay.
depends where I deemed safe. Trying to put people between me and the slimes.
Well, he is blind. So he's going to use his blind sight to follow the one that ran away, sadly. By feeling the tremors in the ground, and we'll go to eat a little lizard. Little spicy lizard. Does not. You jump back away from it. As you've moved from like one enclave to another one that's been void now. This one is in the middle of eating someone. It's gonna go find some more friends to consume, and like this lovely owl just stepped in front. You are not eaten.
Hell yeah.
Cube 3 is going for Jensen. Right? The Cube 3 was the one that you burned?
One that I burned?
No, you burnt the Xeraphon one. The Xeraphon one is straight damage.
Yeah. Yeah, if it
And-
ends its turn, it takes 46.
It needs
If it
to
fails to save.
Yeah, make the saving throw again. So the saving throw was a dexterity one.
Yeah.
So let's go do that real quick.
It would change to something like con after that, because it's not really dodging it, it's on it. Well,
It
spell-
Well, it's whether or not it
fails.
can get out of it, isn't it? Like,
So roll 46 damage on it.
46.
There's a 4s, yes, okay.
It's not even 64, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It does 12 damage on number. Do we not apply its original damage?
No, it's just 46. so
No,
each
no,
time it
you
misses.
did damage at the start as well. You did the 5 before, but this one's not wounded at all.
Oh.
That's my fault.
Well, I kind of selected, so.
No, it's all good. It's just that needs to be recorded. Shock.
Was
Okay.
23, yeah.
Well, yeah, so this one's gonna go near you.
Okay.
Nom your face off. You dodge.
It's ironic that this evocation place is just like, yep, deal with
I'm out.
swans.
That's a very good puzzle that I'd use for another campaign as well. It's like, oh, you think this is ice? Fuck you, you're wrong. eight ooze, you dumb. Camille?
I genuinely don't think Camille would know anything about these creatures. So
One
She's
is
done
in
well.
front of you, but I need to remember which one.
I could just attack 3 again, but
You dodged from 21. 21 is right next to you. Scroll
it's
above.
okay. And just looking around the room, it is for the most part empty room, right?
Yeah,
Other than
it's a 30-foot octagonal diameter room, and on each octagonal side there is an enclave that is large enough to hold one of these, each 10 feet deep.
is the bridge still lit?
Yes,
That would probably be hot.
it would.
I mean, how hot could it be? It's only been like a little bit.
You know, I genuinely don't know if this would work, but I want to attempt to blow up the brazier. Like, make it explode out in a radius around it. Could I do that with a Chaos Ball with the right element?
To extend the heat from the brazier,
In a sense.
you could try.
You know what? I'm going to try that then. Either to amplify it or just to make it do something to make it a lot more vibrant, if you get what I mean. I mean, it's chaotic energy, that's why I'm asking.
Hey Mim, you should use your thing that makes you big and gives you advantage on strength checks
So,
to get advantage to pull that Xeraphon out.
Do you want me to, you want me to attack roll at the brazier? Or just roll for the element?
Roll. Yeah, roll for the element.
Okay, so that is a 7 and an 8, which is either Psychic or Thunder. You know what? Let's try Thunder.
As you do it, you see as it the sound that comes from it seems to dissipate the fire for a second, and then it just erupts again.
Does it make the jellies vibrate at all from the sound waves?
Yeah. Not damaging in anyone, but it jelly.
Imagine it's like when you put Glad Wrap over a speaker and you put like Oobleck in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just... Look, I want to see if the vibrations would do anything, I guess, is one way to word it. Other than that, that was my action. It's an action to hide, isn't it?
Yes. If you're
Are
not
you
a rogue.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask if I could theoretically bonus
in the
action to
brazier
just
and hide.
try and stand really still?
You can go prone. That's very still.
I'll say stand.
We all know how that worked out, huh?
Yeah, you know, a bonus action, I'm just going to apply a couple charges of batting to my knuckle axe.
Okay.
So when I hit something next, it'll take 2d8 acid.
This one's gonna try and eat you now.
Yep.
You succeed, you are not eaten, and you jump back. Xeraphon, my friend, is fucking dying.
Oh no.
He's
Cass's
low on the
turn.
list of people to save, though.
Let me have a look if it's end or start. I'm pretty sure it's start. Yes. Yeah, he's dead. He doesn't have a turn. Wait, does that technically mean he rolls death save? Yes.
That would be next turn, right?
Is it next turn? Because he dies before his turn. Because it's at the start of his turn.
Yeah, but you also roll at the start of your turn, because if you roll a 20, you get back up and have your whole turn.
Okay, that's fair. He's dead. For now. Zarek. You also get bored.
Oh boy, yummy, yummy. I love me some Vor in the morning.
The term Vor concerns me.
Do you not know what it is?
Oh, I know what it is. I don't like what it means, though.
Well, they are eating you.
It's
I know.
a pretty big thing.
That's what Attack on Titan is basically about as well. I get it. I understand. I don't have to like it, though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we got that hardcore Vor. I'm gonna be turned into a skeleton.
So yeah, you're restrained, which means you have disadvantage on attacks. You can still swing and shit inside the cube. You can use your action to leave, or to try and leave if you want.
Let's see. Yeah, right. I'll use my action to try and get out.
Roll a strength check.
Huh? Ah.
You get out.
Oh yeah, I get. Oh hell yeah! Let's go.
You get spoiled by a different one.
Yeah.
Just take it in turns.
All right. So I've got a bonus action. Can I do anything with my bonus action? I don't think I can do anything without dropping. I did my. Oh yeah, that's not all right. Yep. That's all good.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Twice, dude. That is so fucking depressing.
I just want to point out, don't you have your aura around as
That's not a
well?
save. It was a check.
I mean,
Yeah,
to
checks.
not get pulled in.
Yes, but only
Yeah,
certain
yes.
people had it. And I'm
Yeah,
taking
within-
I'm taking it
Within
into account.
10, within 10 feet of me. So, yeah, I don't think I can really do anything. Wait, is this?
Can you pass
Is-
immolate in like just a big old hunter's mark?
I was going to use Hunter's Mark originally, but then I was just like, nah, maybe Bless is better for the saves than that. But
Also, a 35 on your concentration check is disgusting.
I
Just wanna point that out.
literally maxed out the possibility of
It's
getting
gross.
it. Got that 20, then the 4, and then my plus 11 to my concentration. Is using the Ring of Ram, is that a bonus action or an action?
Action, I believe it should say
Ah,
from the
okay.
Ring of Ram. Ring of the Ram.
Yeah, action, alright. Then I'll just end my turn. Try if I can get like closer to people so they have better saves, I'll move back a bit towards them, but
Okay.
yeah. That should be my turn.
Cube Jelly number 5 is out. He will go for... let's roll the die. Roll the dibbity die. 5. She's full. She's not full. 1. Not 2. Dead. 3. Jensen again. I really like Jensen.
Yay!
Is that the celestial in him tastes real good?
He is consumed.
Let that man fly.
You take 8 damage and are being eated.
I like being eaten.
This one is going to...
You say you do, you don't.
This one's gonna go after Ziggy.
How about no?
Ziggy, you're also aided.
Okay. I would like to reaction. Do I get to know how much damage I take? Probably not. Or absorb elements.
No.
Will I take it or not? No, I'll save it. I think my spells can be used for more things.
Okay. Top of the order. Next up is Ziggy.
Oh, there we go. Again on my own.
Take 20 damage. You succeed your concentration check. Bixby hand is still up.
Okay. Well, first things first. I want Bigsby Hands to pull me out of here.
Alright, more strength. You're out.
Cool. So I'm in Bigsby's hand.
And Bixby's
I
hand
I wish to go up.
10 damage. Yep. You go up.
10 damage. 36. Yeah. And I will. Okay. What do I have? What can I do? I can do things. There's a lot. I need to start knocking them down.
Oh, I know why Jensen isn't afraid. You bastard.
What?
Oh no,
Wait, I just realized Jensen did level up. Says he's sorcerer level 10 on the party sheet.
What?
Oh,
On
he
the-
is.
On the party sheet, I just pulled it up to have a look
Oh,
at people's.
I see.
Oh, and it just says
Playing
sorcerer
favourites?
10.
You shouldn't be.
Are we not level
I think
10?
when he did them
No,
rolls,
level
I
nine.
We're
reckon.
7. We're level 9.
Oh well. I'm level 10.
deal with it.
And suddenly he weakens.
Oh, I don't know if these. Oh, that's also concentration. Can't do that. Have a staple thing I can use. Could just fireball.
Is that action to Bigby's hand or bonus action to Bigby's hand?
Bonus action.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It is very good. It's just a better
Mage hand.
magic weapon. What's it called? Forgot what it's called. I can't really fucking do anything.
Just special summon from your extra deck.
Oh, true. If that's the
Summon
case.
Gem Knight, Lady Brilliant Diamond.
So,
and win the game.
how big is this space?
You're sort of in a 10-foot cube, and then you got pulled out. Yeah, so it's a 30-foot diamond octagonal.
So 60 across or something?
No, 30 across.
Oh, right.
Don't fireball.
Yeah, but you might have to.
I might have to. Is the
It's
problem.
what comes after that. If it's worth
Everyone
it.
gets fucking bored, so you just fly up above them. They're all under you trying to get you. You just fireball.
They have total cover. They can't be burned. Oh wait, no, it's
Yeah.
fireball.
Don't see the danger in this.
The thing is, there's a lot of them that haven't been touched, and we haven't taken any out. Is the problem?
Do it.
Stop goading me.
I'm not. I'm just saying, do it.
Fuck it up.
Do it, Jeremy.
If you said I'll polymorph, I'll be like, okay, do it.
Do it. I want to kill the party on the next turn.
Let me get Xeraphon out on the flag. Oh, he gonna be dead. He gonna be dead anyway. He's kind of a corpse.
I don't know if Ziggy would do that. I'll just. It's better off me doing it now
Yeah, when people help
before everyone's health gets real low. Even though I'm gonna cause that.
Before everyone's health gets real low, we've got heavy damage, dying, heavy damage.
Well, Jensen won't be hurt. That's it. Jensen won't be hurt. And Valine won't be hurt either.
This is slightly. It's not really matter. It would have been during the rest. So yeah, I would have
No,
at
it's
least
not.
told you I can imitate a third level spell as soon as you cast it.
She's gonna counter spell your fireball.
And then I counterspelled. Well, I probably can't because it's, vocal components. I'll just cast a cantrip and see what others do for this round.
Okay.
But I will yell down that I might actually cast Fireball. Because, words are still a thing in this game. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay. Take 13 damage.
No, that's the hit.
You do 13 to hit, you hit. You do 14 damage.
And it can't regain hit points, and it's got disadvantage to attack me. I didn't target anyone because I didn't target.
Let's get you out of restrained as well.
Is that why
Yes.
I had disadvantage? Ah, okay.
But you dropped the second anyway, so.
Mhm.
Which one did you target?
12.
Okay.
And
Alright.
oh, hang on, I took damage. My ward should have taken the brunt of it. I'll do some maths and just go to the next turn.
You take 20 damage, Jensen.
Cool.
What are you doing, my friend?
It's my turn again?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I activate my Radiant Soul thing and
Yep.
then quicken spell Meteor and go up into the air and just do some meteors?
You're in.
I am in
you're
this thing.
cube. You could do something else and not be in the cube. You have that power.
18 plus 5, 23.
How big is the cube?
Large creature.
Alright, I'm gonna Thunder Step out of the cube.
Okay. There we go. I don't know if you I should. It's Constitution. It's not Dexterity. Yeah. So roll the save. I'll roll the save on the cube number.
Can you put 0 on my ward, please, AJ?
Dead.
Thank you.
Cube number
12?
7. Cube 7.
Are there any cubes
So,
next to it within 10 feet?
Let me see who tried to eat him before.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to see him casting this since it was inside.
Imagine they're see-through. We're able to see runes through it.
Yeah, when I asked before, I assumed the large cover meant I just flat out couldn't, so.
Yeah, you can't. It's not that you can't see it. You can't recognize the exact semantic components and everything that needs to relate.
It'd be
to a
like
spell.
a bit like jelly. It's like slightly blurry, I guess.
It's opaque but not transparent.
Yeah.
What did Jensen not survive? From 12. Yeah, so 12 and 7 both need to make a saving throw. So let's go. It's Constitution. They're okay at them. Pitch out. 1 succeeds. 1 also succeeds. Roll damage. Roll 3d10. They take 6 each.
More ones. Cool, and I'll be away from there.
Who are you putting your radiant into?
The one that ate me.
Okay. That number and a additional 4 damage. Let me change that to 9. Okay. Yep, you're up in the air and you're flying. 15. Going to eat Zyla. Or at least try to. Zyla, you are not consumed.
You are the father.
You are the baby. 17 is currently eating someone. It wants to eat more.
It's alright when they miss, because nothing happens.
Alright, so we got one in Bigby's, one in the sky. Everyone else on the ground. Okay. D4. Looks like it is Zyrok. I'm sorry, my son. You must be eaten. For the good of your people.
Oh yeah, warm me harder.
Yep, you're out.
That immunity to cold is
Top.
really good in working.
It.
Valen's still
Why
going.
must you kick me while I'm down, huh?
Because it's so easy.
Wow.
Valen's
You know
gonna
what? You just lost
try
healing privileges.
it. Valine is gonna try and consume as much as she can of this thing. She takes 9 healing, but she rolled max like a legend. Valine, you're pretty good, eh?
36.
Yep. That's her. Xylop.
No one's gonna come in handy with a 66.
He's unconscious, but he's floating in a pile of acid.
Probably tripping balls.
That's the best type of acid to fall in. You forget where you are. Yes, you'll take damage if you try and pull him out. If you pull it, he won't take damage, you'll take damage. Bonus action stone, and pull him out. Bonus action stone. Giant smite, okay. Right, roll athletics. Oh no, athletics, roll strength. You don't know, you grab him. You pull out the body. And then? Oh yeah, you also take 7 acidic for doing so. Gonna fly up. Be close to Jensen and Zara. Okay. Cube 9. I should control click and target so I remember who it's next to. That's going to be a smart thing that I do from now on. So Camille, Zyrok are the only ones on the ground, right?
And
Valine, but Valine's in one already. Okay. Alright. One on Camille. Hiya.
Mm-hmm.
You are eaten.
I'm booted off the island.
No, you're booted in the island.
Oh?
The island is being vored.
Inky.
the friends of the balls we made along the way.
This is like fucking 2 kinks in one. This is war and fucking the gigant, whatever it is.
Gigantism.
Yeah.
That's not it. That's
This
something else.
one is gonna try and eat Zyrok. Zyrok, you're not eaten. Step back.
Yay.
Cube 3 is gonna try and eat Zyrok.
God fucking damn it!
You're not eaten.
Hell yeah.
You take 26 damage.
That is fine. Now, just to be clear with restraint, I can't. No, I can attack birds with disadvantage, right?
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to attack this thing from inside.
Yep.
See, I'm wondering how you miss in that case, but so which one has me? It was.
I think it's more like whether or not you're able to like move around enough.
9, right? Yep. So disadvantage.
It's already. You've got restrained on you, so it'd be automatic.
Oh, it'll just auto do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to attack this thing.
You hit.
Okay, that means it also takes the additional damage, which I'll roll after. So it
The
takes...
acid damage.
Yep. So it takes that. Well,
6 slashing damage
that.
and 10 acid damage.
Now, assuming I remember how this spell works. You say they're sort of opaque, but not like fully transparent. Could I, and this is your ruling, could I, because I have seen the brazier, be able to visualize clearly where it was?
Yeah, you can still see things. Again,
I'm misty
like,
stepping out of this fucking thing.
Okay.
Which I assume just avoids the restraint part of it altogether.
Yeah, you just jump out.
I misty step on top of the brazier, assuming it's slightly off the ground.
You take
I'm fine with the fire damage if I need to.
1 fire damage.
Yeah, it's fine. I like this spot.
Pulls a concentration check and fails.
Yep, so I'm no longer restrained, I take it.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, I'm off the ground now slightly.
This one is going for Saruk. Saruk, you're consumed again. Once more into the
Fuck!
void with you.
Sake! God damn
You
it.
have 100 HP! Out of everyone, you're the best one to get eaten!
No,
Just
but
to
it's...
say, has your
I
triple
want to
digits
actually
held
do
up?
something with my turn other than pull myself out.
Attack it inside.
Zareth,
Well, no, the problem is I need fucking... Hey, a 32-9. I need to fucking heal the dying guy. I can't... I don't have any bonus action healing.
Zareth,
Ugh.
you take 44 yeah, 44 wounds. You take 31, not 31. You take 17. 31 was your concentration check, which
Yep.
you succeed.
32, 31, I had a 35 before. My concentration checks are on point right now. Well, fuck. God damn it.
But you're a stranger, you can attack with disadvantage. All that stuff.
Which one am I inside of?
You're inside of 21.
21. Okay, that hasn't been hit yet. Fuck it. Alright, I might as well fucking take it. Swings at it from the inside. Do I already have restraint? I do. Okay, so I don't have to do it. 20.
Val and neither one you're
What?
in. You hit.
Nice. I'm gonna chuck a fucking...
Cheeky little smite.
Yep.
Just a cheeky
Oh.
little smite. Just a little one.
No, I don't want to do that. You know, yeah, I think I do want to do that. I'm gonna chuck a fucking 3rd level divine smite on this motherfucker.
Fuck.
It takes 25 damage.
Wow, I'm so sad. 4 ones. And I'll do 2nd attack.
You hit.
You dump another smite.
Fuck it, why not? I don't want to get out of this thing. Needs like killing them. I think I'll save it by 2nd level 3
This is
though.
where Ziggy empowers Fireball. To 4th level. And
Wouldn't feel
this
effects on you there.
is gonna Spirit Bomb on all of you.
Wait, why did that... Wait, what? Why did that double?
Uh,
I
Radiant,
accidentally
radiant.
put it on
Yeah.
twice?
yeah, you put it on twice.
Oh, I don't know how I did that, but that's my bad.
It's 4, right? 3, 4, what?
Yeah, 3.
3?
Yeah, it should be 3, so there's 7
How is
total there.
7 total. That's the question. Why did that?
Oh, so it had the 3rd level one was still on me.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
3rd level was on me.
level and a second
Okay,
level.
so minus
Yeah.
the first
So, yeah.
Okay, so that's
Take away
total of 11, 13, 14. So plus 14.
Did I really not fucking kill? Oh my god, I'm so sad. um,
Getting bored by gelatinous cubes.
what can I do? Can I punch? Like, can I hit it with my shield or my bonus action? I don't know what else to fucking do.
Do you have shield bash?
I don't know if that's a thing or not, so probably not.
Alright, you cannot.
You should have taken a spell smite and dumped that on top of it.
I don't have any of them ready. The ones I have ready are all ones to help people. The only thing I could have done is Hunter's Mark, technically, but that one, the problem with that is I'll drop less than for everyone else.
The cube is gone. This
Apparently
cube
you're the only one benefiting
is going
from
for
it.
the only target it
Yeah.
knows of. Camille. It's gonna hit you with a pseudopod.
Down for the fire? Damn.
You take 11 damage as it just reaches up with a part of it and slips you. Slap.
Okay.
Second one is also going to slap you as it centers around the slapping spire.
Mhm.
What sound does a slapping slime make?
I'm trying to figure out how many of them can even fit around this thing.
It's the same sound as the bedroom sounds.
I mean, do they just combine into one?
No, they're just at two different angles. Like you're on the center of.
No. I mean, like, if more of them were there, would they have to like squish together to combine?
They'll form the ultimate.
They
slime.
combine Mega Cube.
All
I
right,
think it's like when you
Ziggy,
make jelly.
it's
Alright.
time to play guitar.
Okay. I'm gonna have such a big brain. As a bonus action, I'm gonna have Bigby's hand move me to Jensen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my hat off so I become small.
Yep.
Which I assume I could do as a free action.
Yeah. So using an object. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my movement to climb up on Jensen, and then I'm gonna send Bigby's hand
yeah.
down
Mm-hmm.
to pick up Zyrek.
Let me read movement real quick.
I have 60 feet of movement with Bigby's hand.
Okay. Yep.
So how much movement would you say that's costed me so far?
Not much. Sarah Jensen was in the air already, so
Okay.
I allow this.
So, Bigby's hand being a large creature and having a strength of 26, I want to pick up Camille as well,
Okay.
fly up, and then I'm going to cast a 4th level fireball down.
So wait, are you getting Zarek or not?
Yeah.
It's
wanna get
Zyrek-
those-
just gets
Zyrik's in
it's
the cube.
okay.
Oh, you're in a cube?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright then, you've got full cover.
Oh.
I'll just go pick up Camille.
Okay. Pick up.
And
the-
I'll
You know what
cast
word
the
I'm waiting to say, right?
counter spell.
Reaction.
As 4th level, I'm going to cast Fireball. Besides, you've got a fuckload of hit points.
Well, you say that. I mean, yeah, I'm at 69 wounds.
Yep, that is
Okay,
twice
I'm
as many
going
hit points as
to
I have.
Reaction your fireball, and I
so
definitely learn it. That's not a problem.
Just target them all.
That one.
Big boom.
That one. I get 7. No, that's 7. 12, 3, 5, 17, 21. 9 all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have we only killed one?
The one's not dead. There's still 8. 1, 2, 3,
what am
4,
I
5,
missing?
6, 7, 8. 12, 15, 17, 21. 3, 5, 7, 9. That's a postcode somewhere in somewhere.
So that is all.
Should be 8.
Oh, I'm missing 12.
No, you've got 12. You just unselect 12. You're missing 7.
4, 5, 7. Yeah, missing 7.
Oh, it's the 17 that was throwing me off.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Alright. Sorry about that.
Roll the deck saves. I'm pretty sure they all fail. Because they have a -4. Go ahead. Go for it. Do it. Do him a big boom. You do 31 damage. Only one dies.
That's alright.
The
that
rest.
It's the one I was in though. Hell yeah.
Huh?
It's the one I was in. It was 21. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Actually, one sec. Yep, that's fine. Yep, 21 is dead. You're out.
Yeah, I'm just getting surrounded by the other 7.
I mean, a few of them are bothering me, if that makes you feel better.
Okay, so that's Big B's hand, that's action, that's bonus action, that's movement, that's me done.
Alright, Jensen. Oh, sorry, you don't take that damage.
And you give me a reaction, you gorgeous creature.
Give that back.
Mm-hmm.
25. Okay, Jensen, what you doing? There's
That was
little
from small
piles.
Ziggy.
I want to use Meteor and try and hit as many as I can. I don't know
Okay.
how many that is.
We'll just pair them off. 12 and 15, 17 and 3, 5 and 7, and 9. Actually, no, the one. Yeah, sorry. You can do 2 at a time. It could be 12 and 15, 17 or 3, or 7 and 9. 5 is currently eating Valine away from everyone else. 15 is away from everyone eating everyone else. Sorry, 12 and 17.
I kill the one that's eating someone.
Okay.
Oh, I'll attack the one that's eating someone. So I need to make dex saves.
Minute meteor.
Two dex saves.
Are they both going for the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the first one for the first one probably.
That's
Then see what happens after the damage.
Dexterity. I'll just go cube with your dexterity saving throw. Show me what for you fail. It fails.
Alright. Let me use that.
Takes 9
Plus
damage.
radiant itself.
So plus another 9. Pudding.
think it's 5, isn't it?
pudding. Huh?
Radiant soul.
9, because you're
It's-
9th level.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
did 5. It did 4 last time because you.
Yeah.
failed.
That covers.
It's still up with that.
I do another one.
Okay. It's dead. You have 1 HP. Let's roll the dex. Make sure. Yeah, it's dead. You kill it. It's dead. There's now just a Valine there. This has been melted into the ground.
Actually bad for her, 'cause she's just gonna get swamped by the others now.
Is that it?
Yep.
Really? You have to go back.
One of us.
First one failed because of the restraint is still on. Second one. You're good. She's good. She's fine. She's a legend. And she's going to fucking slap one of them for food. Give her the heals. 15.
Food stuffs.
I targeted the wrong one before, but it's okay. I found relatively the same HP. And she almost drains this last one. It's like a little slime left, but it's still there. And she heals for 4, and then she is going to stay there and wait. Xyla. Oh yes, the little brains with legs that are way more harder than they are. Zyrek is free. Everyone is free.
Yes.
The only one on the ground is Vaylin. Everyone's in the air in some capacity. Oh no,
I'm not.
Zyrek's in the ground.
Zyrek's not in
as
the
well.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can also get aided.
I can.
She's just holding a corpse. Like,
What?
I'm pretty sure
No, no,
she's
no.
holding the corpse.
I'm holding an
Needs
explosive.
someone to revive her.
I could, but I also want to blow things up.
The problem is now, people aren't in cover, you're gonna hit people.
Killing the enemies is preemptive healing.
It's
Not when
fine.
you
Yes,
also
I
inflict
can
damage to
heal.
your team.
If healing seems like plain and simple, if healing seems like the safer option, I will probably take that for whoever I need to heal. It is still, however, a touch spell, so
You could dump the body onto the hand.
Hmm.
And then do other things.
I thought you were about to say dump the body onto me and I'll just heal them, catch them.
You can. It's not that big of a room. But it's not stable. Yeah, but like he's falling. What? No feet. If you place him gently.
He's just gonna yeet the body across the room onto the hand.
Hey, Bigby! Cage!
Kobe.
It has to make like a save. He rolls
Oh,
a
I need
1
to-
and just crushes the body.
I need to update the sidebar for the 9th level. I forgot to do that. I'll do that after this.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to say, can we give it up for Bigby's hand?
You will fly down Australia and she would be elevated. She's like, sure, that would be much more beneficial than this right now.
Or maybe you should have taken the fly spell. Flies back up.
Yeah.
Valen has only been helpful for you guys.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
No need to sass her. Pick
come at me, you glubby fucks.
It's 6v1 in the weirdest orgy of all time.
Don't worry, Zarek. They brought the lube.
He succeeds on that one.
Yeah.
That was a max D4 and a nat 20
That's
again.
the second time.
You're consumed once more. You
That's rough, buddy.
that's perfect.
take 10 damage.
You've got a negative in dex, right?
Yeah, I've got 8
Yeah.
decks, so
That
negative
concentration, though.
Jay, he's really gonna let that play
That's so
D&D.
fucking
He gets possessed, he gets consumed.
Camille.
It's the
Okay,
Vampiric Touch.
this is a question
I
to
already
Nim.
gave him the cold resistance you was complaining about for the first 20 episodes.
You know, I still haven't been hit with a single thing of cold though, so it doesn't even fucking matter. It's like no different.
Nim, did Zyla specifically say to heal Zero?
Oh my god.
I thought you were saying boot sneeze. I'd be like, oh, that's a fucking weird mimic. But no, you were talking about your cat.
I need to know if Zyla specifically yelled out to heal Zero or not.
She suggested it.
Okay, if she actually did say it, then I'll give up what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'll just chuck a Cure Wounds into Dead Boy.
If you wanted to cast Fireball, why didn't you be a wizard?
Fine.
Go for it.
Yep, and I don't think I have any other real bonus actions. Let me just double check. I think that is unfortunately an action, and I can't double cast spells, so.
Xerophon
Yeah.
is. Thank you. And he gets back up.
I'm gonna give up my dreams. Good luck.
Now,
I'm gonna taunt this man as hell.
There is a very small option. It's a 3 in 36 chance to knock out Zara.
3 and 36, so 1 and 12.
He was not knocked out.
I heard 11. But my concentration is going strong.
Bless. That's helping everyone escape grapples right now.
Well, it's totally me now. Now I'm so annoyed. If I wish I had my turn slightly earlier because I would have dropped that to use fucking protection from energy. But now it doesn't really matter as much because I need to heal myself.
Layers and hands gives him just the full juice, just everything he's got.
Yeah.
Then he hates.
Don't tempt me. I was thinking about that. I got 1 level 3 slot. I can either haste or I could protection from energy. But instead, so I'm inside getting molested by a cube.
I have a singular question for you, my friend.
It do be a QB.
Have you not looked at your 2nd level spells?
I mean, shut up. Like, don't be ridiculous. That's
do you have
pussy
Wisp
mode right
form?
there. No, I've got fucking Misty Step, like I'm
Yep.
fucking
I
dumber.
thought you had. There's a pretty good looking strong hand up there that you know you can just go to.
That's how I got out of the slime.
Or do you want to roll another 66?
Yeah.
Come on, you won't.
No. First I gotta. Oh, do I?
You could attack it first.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
And just dump a divine smite into it.
Yeah, which one am I in? Am I at 3,
You're
isn't it?
in 3, yeah.
Yeah, alright. There's my thing. Yeah, I've got restrained. Come on, 3. Whew.
You hit.
Hell yeah.
The
don't
AC
think-
of these creatures? 6.
Is it really not dead still?
Nope.
God fucking damn it, I should have put a smite into
They're
it. Alright.
chunky. You hit.
Good for killing parties.
Oh, you almost. No, you didn't. You can't.
You can't not miss.
You have a
Yeah.
+7. You hit.
Oh my god, I really don't want to. Double once again. Alright, I'll use my fucking Misty Step to get out. Wait a second. Shut the fuck up.
You have Misty Step?
Yeah, you have missed this step the whole time.
Misty Step I had from my. I've had it since I've reached, like, I think level 7 because it's part of my. It's
You're like,
my
that'll
own.
come in handy. Forgets.
I've used it. I can remember once where I used it, and that was to save fucking. Was it Zekel? With when we were like, okay, we're gonna stay by this door and defeat
Oh,
all
yeah,
those fucking
yeah.
things, and you immediately run in and go up a fucking staircase.
Where are you misty stepping to?
Up to the hand if I can.
Okay. You're on the hand. No one is on the ground anymore. They sort of just bump into each other, looking for something. Ziggy.
Okay. Well,
It's time for Scorch Off protocol.
so I started blasting.
No, I started Fireball.
I'm just gonna keep it as a 3rd level spell in case I need 4th level spells.
Is that fireball again?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look, just
They
in
all
case anything
fail.
lists, I'm gonna. Oh, wrong one. Yep. Cool. I've got it ready in case I need to again.
That's some nice damage right there. I'm
You
pretty happy
kill
with that.
3 of them.
Hell yeah.
These are CR2 creatures.
Mm-hmm. There's 8 of them.
Normally, you don't deal with this many in one go.
I know.
That's,
but I'm just
that's
saying.
a CR 16
They
encounter.
don't even have any like defensiveness. They just have a lot of HP and are very annoying to deal with.
And 66 every turn.
They're just like they're like the brains from before, the ones that like they're just surprisingly evil, especially because of like the CR quarter or whatever. The Mind Flayer pets. Jensen, your turn. I'm assuming. Unless you're gonna make Bigby punch someone.
Just dumps me
So
back to
I
them.
dispel Bigby's
for me.
hand.
Douche, they all fall. Zarek, you take falling damage on the ground. Now I'm the leader, Ziggy says.
Nah, that's when it comes. I go unconscious and I immediately come back because of my relentless endurance, and then it's the real fun. I got 1 HP in a dream.
Nah, I'm good. I have a
Jason?
theory question though. Would my tail drop be beneficial if I were to be grappled? Like, restrained inside
Buy
of
one
it?
of them? No. Because it's not
By
going
mimic,
anywhere.
maybe.
It's like, imagine you're in a pool. I need to get out of the pool. Drops tail. All right, let's go.
I can't swim! Drops the
Yeah,
tail.
you shave
No, I
yourself in the water.
can't. No, I can't swim, and I have no tail.
Fair.
Alright, Jensen. Who are you meteoring now?
I don't know, whichever one is lowest.
Okay. 7.
How's Tone of Cold?
7 and his friend 5. Let's give him the saves. It's Dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
11 fails. 1 fails.
It's 7 and 5, and you're saying 11 and 1.
I don't think they can succeed if they've got a -4. Even if they roll a natural 20, it's a 16.
Wow, wow, you really gonna do that to me?
And do you want the second one?
Yeah, well, one of them takes 9 as well.
Which one?
The one on the left.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Alright, roll it down to the breakdown.
One more doubles and I go to jail.
It's just now and 17 and he's going nowhere. He doesn't know what he's doing, man. No one's on the ground. It's up to Bailey.
I've always liked the idea of having like a small little slime familiar that just like sticks to you and just cleans you just as you go about your day.
And just slowly like Roombas over your body.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Sue.
just a personal Roomba.
Sue from Monster
that's good.
Musume. That's what you're describing.
I haven't seen that.
You shouldn't.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I like it, but a lot of people are like, that's a lot of hentai-esque things that are happening right now.
Oh, 100%, 100%. That was like one of the first things I watched when I started like really getting into anime. Cause my friend recommended it to me, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Look, just be glad they recommended that and not something else.
oh, some of the things he's recommended to me has been ridiculous. Like,
I wholeheartedly recommend Monster Musume, but like,
yeah,
reading-
no, I
reading
really
it-
enjoyed it. There was a lot of fucking titties though.
There's a lot of titties and a lot of like ecchi stuff, but it's actually got a good like character arc story, which is good.
Yeah.
It hits. She's gonna do a ray of sickness on the creature. You poor fuck. You're almost dead. Be free. Alright, Xylo. It's just you and this body you've got that's blasted. Broken a baker.
Oh,
No one should watch
they
that.
made 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
How do you know that?
Yes.
How do you think he knows that sound?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
live on the
simple
internet.
answer.
I have taste. I'm a man of culture.
He sat there with his wine and consumed the product like a man.
Wait, Silent did nothing?
Okay. Come here.
Yay. I give out one of my spell bangs.
Mhm.
And, just roll a save on it, I guess.
What do you just... Yeah? It fails?
He's doing the... Yeah.
Don't you have to
Fireball.
copy that? Oh, you already
Nope.
did. Okay.
Because of at 9th, I get Magical Maestro. As long as I did the reaction before that turn, I
Just
can
fireball
essentially give
the
up one of my third
singular
spell bangers to
cube.
use it.
Okay.
Look,
Can
I was
you use
pissed off.
cantrips on that?
Does it get rid of the one... Does it get rid of the ability to copy it down later?
I don't think so. It's more I can only use it like instantly at that point, but I can still copy it down afterwards to permanently learn it. That's
Okay.
why I've got it as temp, not learned yet.
Oh, good.
I can do that with any spell I copy, really.
As you do that, all the frost that remains in the room is also disappeared.
What, after the 4th fireball, finally
And-
all the frost is gone?
There's a lot more burn marks on the ground, and everyone's looking pretty wounded.
I'm pretty right.
Has all the acid finally evened out my face? Like,
No, it's just, it's worse. It only went on one side.
oh, I knew it. God damn it.
Who looks the most injured?
Me.
Xeraphon and Zarok.
I'm the least injured.
I'm just gonna lay down on the ground here real fast, guys. Don't mind me.
Which side of your face is worse? Just tell me.
Why
Just
would you
yes,
ask me
you.
that?
Just tell me which side is worse.
I don't know. You're the one looking at it. Which side is worse?
What do you mean? There's a worse side of my face? I thought I
Which
was
side of your
cancer.
face was Bert's? That's what I'm asking.
My face is burnt?
my right side.
Entire
You
time.
don't-
I
Is it
slapped your,
even?
I
Oh
slapped
no!
your burn mark.
The entire time Zarok ever knew his face was burnt like that. He's just like, oh no, this water must be messed up.
Man,
Rippling real weird.
man, this mirror, somebody's been fucking with it. Damn mages. There you go.
Alright, who casts minor illusion?
Whenever he goes to touch, it's like, well, my beard's really weird. I guess I should shave.
Just slowly scraping away. Man, my beard feels really weird today. What the fuck? Oh no, I must cut myself. I'm bleeding.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
let
you.
everyone down with Bigby's hand as it disappears.
Just imagine it's like 5 feet off the ground about it, and then it just disappears and just ow!
Oh well, I'm out of. No, I still have a magic missile. Oddly enough.
While I'm on top of Jensen, I assume still in the air. What does the writing say?
The writing says, "Fifth, quench the flame in thy palm with ice."
Man, that was
Where's
fucking
those
worth
slimes
it.
with fire? Cleansed by fire.
What? Sorry.
What? How did we miss 7? That's what I'm confused about, because it went 8, 6, 5.
I don't know how order works in this place.
Yeah. Must be one of the other buildings that
Couldn't
we
just be
missed.
random locations. That wouldn't make any sense.
Nah,
They're
like,
wizards. Wizards like constructive
Yeah.
order.
and also I do too. It's gonna make me very mad if it isn't 8 things here going in a circle. Like,
It
I
could
don't
be
care for
pen-
structure. I
could be
still
pentagonal,
spells.
hexagonal, octagonal.
Hexagonal, octagonal.
I just realized you could quite literally call Camille a spell thief.
That would be a cool rogue subclass.
It's like Arcane Trickster, except you steal magic.
Wait, no, isn't that a feature of Arcane Trickster?
I'm not sure.
I think it actually is.
I don't think so. I know it's like at certain levels you can get like spells from anyone, but
So,
I mean you could just play that out as you stealing them.
I swear to God, this brazier better not look like a goddamn palm.
the brazier looks fine.
Okay. It didn't look weird when I was standing on it.
No.
Cool. Definitely cooked a little.
As you're all sort of just on the ground resting, except for the few of you who weren't hurt as hard. What are you guys going to do?
Well, I'm pretty alright. Do we want to keep going?
Yeah, coughs up blood, part of my lung. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm down to do what anyone else is down to do. I've only taken 7 wounds.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Potential.
Here, let me come give you a big hug to heal you. Strangled you.
Fireball. Let's match out the other side of that face.
This may be the evocation one, but the non-damage focused towers we've been to has not been kind to us either. Perhaps another rest might be necessary.
Yeah, I don't want to know what happens when we get to ones that are actually meant for damaging spells.
So we'll have a short rest again.
As this is happening, I'll waddle over to Zyla and I'll give her Gift of Alacrity. I forgot to do it at the start of the day.
Alright.
Radiant did 5, so she's now down to her last 4.
Also, yeah, the Arcane Trickster has a feature at 17th level called Spell Thief.
Oh, okay, it's okay. Whenever I've never looked at the end game stuff
Mm.
because I'm just going off Critical Role because that's the only thing I've really seen with it.
So,
29.
you can use your reaction to force a creature to make a saving throw with its spellcasting modifier. DC equals your spell save DC on a fail. You negate the effects of the spell against you, and you steal the knowledge of the spell. If it's at least first level and a level you can cast, doesn't need to be a wizard spell. For the next
Alright.
8 hours, you know the spell and can cast it using spell slots.
Cool. Alright. Interesting. Alright.
I might
I've got
spell
no
this.
more fucking hit die, but I've only got 7 wounds.
Back to 1 wounds.
You happen to have a 3rd level healing spell.
No, I don't. What?
No, I'm asking if anyone happens to.
Oh, no.
And have healing spells, I'm sorry.
So if anyone did, I'd be willing to double it.
And I've got Prayer of Healing for level 2, but
Oh, I mean, like, no, that's a paladin spell, isn't it? Cleric?
Cleric Paladin.
Yeah, no, I can't copy that, unfortunately.
Cleric.
Yeah. Also, I'll use my Channel Divinities to grab back my 2nd level spells that I used.
Okay.
So both of them are done.
Well, that went better than expected.
Oh, I wish to approach this. Is he still tiny? Should we
No,
go
I
hat
suppose-
back on?
Probably put my hat back on.
I am going to approach you.
Okay.
I am going to pat you and thank you.
You're welcome. However, I can help.
I want a lot more stuff. We should get along more.
This is literally the longest sentence you've ever said to me.
Although I do still want to see you lick your eyeball. I do think that is a cool feature of lizards.
Right back to being weird.
Hang on. Yeah, let me do a thing real quick. He tries to look offended as if you've just asked to, like, I don't know, touch someone's boobs. You're just out in the open, but
I mean, by this point, it should be obvious Camille has an interest in studying things, regardless. So.
Can
and he's just trying to be a little bit of fun
Mm-hmm.
in these very hurt times.
Can everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw into the tower?
How'd I do, boss?
Pretty bad, champ. Do we get
Look
the
at
+2 from Zorik's thingamabob?
I have a +8.
A Constitution saving throw.
I have a +2.
Oh no. The slimes are coming back. They're
Wait, were we
gonna
actually
form all
taking a
around
short
us.
rest?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay,
I
I'm
hope
using
so,
some-
because I just used all of my fucking hit die. It's gonna be real awkward if we're not, then.
I'll save 3 of them.
Man, imagine having 3 left.
yeah,
That'd be
con
crazy.
save.
7 left.
Well, can I have them? What the fuck?
Sure, they're only
I
Monopoly
just-
dice.
I genuinely want to know what I rolled, and that's what's bothering me.
Yeah, no. See, I know. But I get a +11 to it, so I can't be that like worried about it.
I think me and you are the same in the con one, don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're slightly higher, I believe.
Yeah. So my con save, I've got the +5 because I got a 20 con, then I get a +4 from proficient, and then a +2 from my thing.
For me, it's a +4 and a +4. I don't like how silent he's being.
Yeah, this is when we all get whispered you have died and become a gelatinous cube.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
You
we
now
became
consume
hollow.
the others.
Are we hollow now?
No, we're not done.
We all failed, so we don't get to see.
If Zyra can fail, I'll be impressed at a con save.
I mean, depending on how it does it, even if I roll a 1, that's still a 12 for me.
Yeah.
So it's still technically low enough for like some stuff, but
Later we find out we both rolled in that one. Anyway,
yeah.
so are we done with this tower?
Yes, we are done with this tower.
What is left? Conjuration, necromancy.
I'm pretty sure the center one was supposed to be necromancy, wasn't it? But,
I'm just trying to think what's left.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So there, have we? No, we've done transmutation. Divination, I think, is left as well. And then you have all the weird woven stuff like Dunamancy. Yeah, we won't go into that.
Adjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, transmutation.
AJ, by chance, there's not a wild magic tower, is there?
Oh, it's only 8. Wait.
Probably
nice.
not. It's not really a thing.
Yeah. It'd be fun. A little bit of wild magic spices up everyone's life. So, yeah, what's the plan from here?
Is there another one like behind the big tower, or?
One second, let me make a note of something.
That's the only other thing. Maybe like that tower with the 3 tops underneath the transmutation tower. That might be another one. I think that's just there's also that weird looking tower at the top next to the dome. That might be one.
Is it possible one of them's collapsed?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
It
There's all
looks
that
like it on the
rubble.
map.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. See 5 on the map. If I was taking a wild guess, I guess that one may be collapsed, or it's like literally behind the tower.
Yeah.
He's like, well, we can either go to this one over here, as he steps out and points there. That's the enchantment tower. Or
Oh,
Oh, that's weird.
the other one is
okay,
all
I
the
see
way
it.
over there. But frankly, I've had enough exploding for the day, so I might take my chances with the city and make my way now.
Well, just be safe in this place. It does not seem like fun.
That's only 7 though, isn't it?
8 if you count the big center one.
But I
9
thought
total.
yeah, I thought there was 9, but
There's the final one is over here. I'm just going over. The final one is over here.
yeah, but still that's so there's 3 we haven't explored and we've explored 4. That's 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if the last one's necromancy, that could literally just be the big one in the center.
Yeah, I thought
9.
we needed. Yeah, I thought that's he said there was
Not 8.
9, but
I think there's only 8 schools.
There's 9. There's
9?
There's 9. You need to find. I don't know what you need to find. But there's 9 towers. You need to go
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we'll find it, I'm sure, eventually.
do we want to risk going to another tower, or do we want to explore some other things first?
I mean, I'm sure no matter what we explore, it can't be more dangerous than jelly.
No, I'm pretty sure it could be, like... I've got, like, a feeling like there's maybe a 99% chance that there's stuff that's more dangerous.
Probably less edible.
I wouldn't be eating it, but, you know, you do you.
You've never had jelly before?
Never had gelatinous cubes. I've had jelly. not the same.
Well,
Um,
then, yeah, I'd say we go
And
explore.
He
Yeah.
also points out there's also a collapsed one over in this nearby.
okay, so there is a collapsed one. Cool. All right.
Well, that sounds like the safe one.
Yeah, do we want to go explore the collapsed one? It might be more manual labor of like moving rocks to try and find the inscription and less, you know, slimy exploding things.
How long does Bigby's hand last for?
Like 30 seconds after combat. 30 minutes.
Shall we start heading over towards the collapsed one?
I suppose.
If we see anything interesting that we want to stop and look at first, we can. I'm pretty sure there's a obelisk-looking thing just above us.
Thank
Looks
you
kind
all
of
for
interesting.
rescuing me. I hope you survive this. And you see as he starts making his way to the way that you pointed is out. When you
Okay.
read it the first time.
Well,
Picture
there goes
is
our
being-
guide.
I actively watch him until he is out of sight.
And at that point, as he does that, the same thing is Valine, and Valine seems to go off to like the domes.
Alright, fair enough.
In fairness, our job was just to get here anyway, right?
Technically, yeah. It's still pretty dangerous around here.
She has Professor Orb. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah, hopefully we don't come across a dead body later on exploring.
That'd be a shame.
Yeah. Shall we get going?
Hey, maybe we can make some new allies while we're here.
Maybe.
That's okay. We'll probably I was probably gonna get you guys to choose where you're gonna go, and we'll end the session there. Stick it
Yeah, I
up
was
next
just
week.
thinking that.
So which tower are you going to? The closest one, I'm assuming.
Collapsed? We can either go to the collapsed one because it's probably the safest, or we can go to the enchantment one, which is the furthest away, and then we can head over to the other three.
So what
mean-
difference it is? It's probably going to be like, what, a 20-minute walk? Half an hour walk?
Yeah,
Like
Probably.
to backtrack, so...
yeah. All right,
Trying to
collapsed
think
one
what
then.
the worst possible thing in enchantment it could be. It could probably be a gold one.
I mean, the illusion one fucking instantly killed people, so
Yes, just enchanted to kill everyone that has to pass a trial.
yeah.
Because everything that's happened in it has not been corresponded to the domain, so really we're prepping for something that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, evocation was more like fucking a conjuration.
You didn't conjure anything.
Yeah, they were already there.
You unfroze. You uninvoked something into existence.
Alteration.
The illusion was an illusion. You got casted with a 8th level phantasmal.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
8th
fucking
fucking
spell.
level.
They're archmages,
Cheat.
dude.
Yeah, gee, yeah, they've been gone for what 1700 years, and their shit still works. That's crazy.
They're
Magic.
archmages.
Mages are crazy, man.
I'm just glad Camille finally got closure on what happened.
I know that was closure.
It's a better idea of what happened.
But yeah, with that, we're gonna end it here. I think that's just it's a good time to end it, and also, yeah, it's good to pause these things. So you're gonna make your way towards. Where is your token? Did you guys disappear?
And I have to be up in the morning, so
Done zip zap zippity dooed itself out of existence.
We're going this way. Pudding. If that's where, yeah. Big
Oh my
bang.
god.
But yeah, that's
look
where
forward to
you're
seeing the capabilities of Magical Maestro more in the future.
Yeah, but
You know.
thanks for coming. Sorry about yesterday. I got like no sleep. I got no sleep today as well, but I needed to do at least one of the streams, and this one's got more people on it than a singular solo Digimon, so that's why this happened. It's been hot, but next week's apparently supposed to be like functional weather, so
Fingers crossed.
fingers
Well,
crossed.
being 40 degrees and then dropping down and pissing down rain isn't functional? Crazy.
It just sounds like Victoria.
Tomorrow I will be by accidentally, I mean, I didn't know I had the Dishonored DLC, so we're going through with more Dishonored for a bit. We're doing Knife of Dunwall first. We're gonna make Dowd a good boy, because killing an Empress hits different, you know? After that, on Tuesdays, more prime time. Hopefully, if Kim is somehow not gonna cancel again, it's been 2 weeks, I won't trust her. She's shifty. Wednesday is more Vista cleanup detail. Yeah, if I ever get bored of like doing that too many times in a row, I might do like a Gardic phone stream or a Jackbox stream with friends, and I'll invite as many people as I can. We'll do some stupid shit, because I enjoyed when I played Gardic phone for my friend's birthday. It was pretty good. Thursday is more Digimon. Sorry, my brain is stopping. We're going to be doing some more story of that. It's going to be fun. And we're back next week with Echoes of the Forgotten, session 20 something, 28? 25, AJ. Get your shit together. But yeah, we'll be back for that. And we'll be in 2 weeks' time for session 32 of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. It's a lot of fun, this place. I like it. A lot of fun and interesting concepts going on. Are stream folks doing anything this next week?
Hopefully resuming Borderlands next week, but that'll just depend how everyone's feeling. My game schedules are just on my Twitter, Project UU, my own Discord.
And I'm not sure if Mim's streaming again, but when she does, check out twitch.tv/is-this-Sarah. She's not here at the moment.
I think she wants to get another Dream Daddy session going, but that's the only thing I know for her.
So yeah, go watch her when she streams. It's good times. But other than that, don't do drugs, stay in school, listen to your parents, and also me, because I'm your parent now. I'm your dad. Do your homework.
Daddy?
Bye-bye? Question mark?